universe. And with me are the refugees of Rhalanas, or the children of Rhalanas, depending on what day it is and how you guys want to describe yourself, how you self-identify.
Sometimes wayfarers, depending.
Wayfarers, yep. Today we will be introducing the group and asking you when we inevitably switch to our new game, which is in the horse punk genre, what is your new character going to be? We'll start with Data. Can you introduce your character and what your new horse punk character will be?
Hi, I'm Data. I'm currently playing Kaluma. He's an elf archer from the floating island of Arcadia from the world of Menroth. He's their chaperone, I guess. In the horse punk genre, I don't know. I always like playing crazy characters, so I guess maybe some type of pyromaniac horse.
Mm-hmm. Any name yet? You gotta come back to it.
No name, probably
No name.
Jack or something.
Jack, yeah. Frank?
I'm Frank. I'm playing Valerie Crease, the human summoner, who is also the guardian of Rhalanas. In the inevitable horse punk game, I am either going to play a special week or Buck Rogers.
Don't.
What?
Frank, I know exactly what you're referring to.
I know. And I'm going to be fucking special week one way or the other. If I can't be her in real life, then I'm
I
going
don't know and I don't want to know. It's okay.
It's an anime thing.
Dude,
I
fucking
don't doubt that
don't
it is.
Get me fucking.
We won't.
Come at me sideways on on pretty derby.
Wait, was that
Christ?
It's
Is
an
that the
anime. It's an
name?
anime. It's
Pretty Derby?
That's the name of the anime.
What is this
not Horse
trash?
Girls. Don't ask.
Oh no. What
It is the fucking shit.
Oh no.
I watched a couple
I'm-
episodes of it. It was surprisingly good.
I know. I'm
Surprisingly
not funny.
good.
It's
I don't
fucking
know.
great. Like I was ready to laugh. Like, fucking horse girls. Like, fucking do it, special week.
I don't know.
think, if I remember correctly, they made this entire anime as a promotion for their fucking stupid idle mobile game.
I don't. Recommended me some the other night. And nah,
That was hilarious.
That was.
We were like, he was drunk and I was like, all right, me and my friend are gonna watch whatever Frank tells us to watch. What should we watch?
Frankie's, dropping Jaeger bombs by himself in his apartment.
Wasn't even a Jaeger bomb.
Well, no, but I was giving him the
Jaeger, the Heineken.
Jaegerkins.
Jaegerkins.
Oh God.
Callie?
Konosuba, in my defense, Konosuba is actually really funny.
Oh my! I couldn't get past the fan service.
Oh, it is 100% fan service.
2 minutes
not
in,
that bad.
ass. Great.
Yeah.
I am Callie. I play Mabel, the Mousefolk Bard. I guess in whatever this horse shit is.
Horse punk.
I'll play. I would play a version, essentially like a crazy little girl horse, kind of like essentially Tina from Borderlands 2, just fucking crazy and yeah, all over the place.
What class?
Something. Let's see. What is she? Something with explosions, I guess. She likes exploding things.
The two pyromaniacs in the team.
Yep, exactly.
Frank.
I didn't get to ask. You didn't ask me what my class was.
No, I didn't.
Want to be in a Shadowrun like game. I would totally be the rigger. So I'm just like fused into the fucking car. I've actually got artificial legs they have to attach to me after each mission.
Oh my God.
what?
Hey, Frank, I need you.
That is incredibly expensive.
That's Dada's concern. We can't afford this shit. You're driving us into the red.
Only concern.
It's okay, Dad. I took a lot of flaws.
I don't think you needed to take them.
Oh, Callie.
Oh.
Side shank.
That'd be a great name.
Side shank.
There you go.
Evie.
Hi, I'm Evie. I play a bear. His name is Matthias. He's Druid. He's pretty cool. In Horse Punk, I'd play a mule who is absolutely convinced that he's like a thoroughbred horse, and like and like act super fucking regal.
Oh my, is his name Jenkins?
Mm-mm.
Absolutely not. Jenkins is a one of a kind entity.
Oh man, Raven.
I play Larix. He is an Oaken Paladin / wizard, not bard. And I guess for the horse thing, I don't know what classes there would be.
Dream big.
Anything.
There's like rally, and then there's
Gosh. Jockey.
His name would definitely be Mad Mr. Ed.
Oh my god.
Or Mad Ed.
Absolutely.
Mad Eddie.
And he doesn't talk.
Yeah, mad Mr. Ed, and he doesn't talk.
Yes.
And
You can
Layers.
you can feel the anger.
But he's mad as in like insane.
Oh,
Mhm.
so you can feel his insanity.
Yes.
and Josh.
I play Tap, a roguish wizarding turtle. And
I mean, Tortle, really.
my
Oh, yeah, you said name Tortle. I'm sorry.
Tap named Turtle. Wait, Turtle named Tap. One of the two.
Are you sure he has rogue tendencies? I mean,
You know, he doesn't demonstrate it too often, but it's there deep.
He did sneak off once.
Yeah, he scared. He managed to scare Paddington once, so that it was
Yeah.
worth it.
There you go.
And my horse would be a rogue, and it would be that crazy horse from Skyrim that can climb vertical mountainsides.
Nice.
Yes.
I think if I played this horse punk game, I would want to be like a berserker monk horse
Oh my god.
that like was completely roided out on the side but wanted to hide it from the team. And my and my name would be Daytona.
Yes.
we've got a team.
Yeah, that's who I'd play.
We got our team.
But I would my berserker trigger would be the roids. Like I'd go off to the side, and I would either like I would just like go just, and then
God.
just rage out.
We calm you down with peanut butter.
Yeah, yes.
Oh my goodness, that's how he takes it. Is he just like
He has to focus so much on chewing.
Yeah, that's how I calm down.
Oh my god.
What? All right. So, who wants to do the recap?
I vote Val because she was through most of
Oh
it.
yeah, I think but like, we used to volunteer, and now we volunteer people, right?
Yes.
I volunteer him as tribute.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we last left off, as far as I can remember, it's been a hot minute or three. We came to this world we thought was Cog, because the rogues lied to us. They shivved and shanked all of our comrades that weren't us. I.e. all the Horizon Walkers.
So there's one problem solved.
Which we weren't. Yeah, there's no problem solved. After respectfully piling
For everyone except Kaluma.
after respectfully piling them into the into a side of the church, me and Kaluma searched for the cops, and
Found him.
they fucking found them. They essentially took my goddamn gauntlet and the shard with the Nightmare King in it,
And gave the gauntlet back.
and gave the gauntlet back, and they've got the Nightmare King just hanging out in a pocket somewhere.
Storage locker.
Nothing to worry about. You got to receive.
I can't get that thing out. Turns out we're not on COG. We're on a world called Anavasa, which, if any of you had ever played in it, knows that that's bad news. Don't look at me like that, Pedro.
You're the only one who's played on it before.
Yeah.
I know. Maybe I was I guess I was bad, but trust me, it's no good news.
You had a bad experience. Don't put that
I
on
was
us.
a bad experience.
That's you.
Yeah, that is
Probably
you,
true.
Frank. You just described Frank.
I mean,
And now we're waiting back in the abandoned
warehouse,
warehouse
We should give our warehouse a name.
headquarters,
clubhouse.
New Rhalanas.
Dave Matthews.
Adventure Zone.
That's a podcast already, Frank.
No, like the Dare one, like the one from my old Dare days. Remember, Vader? The
Oh
Adventure-
yeah, that's right. The Adventure Zone with Captain Ed Fred. And Zony,
Oh, yeah, the little robot.
little robot. Yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
getting in on this joke.
Well, that's my vote for fucking hideout name. So
It was called the Kids Adventure Zone.
look, fuck.
I mean, we are
Got
children
water on my
apparently,
face.
so
You are the Children of Rhalanas.
I am mentally
Fits.
12.
Mabel's not very old.
All right, so that's the recap.
Nothing to do with us setting up an ambush in case they come after us.
Right, that wasn't part of the last session.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
What we ended
We
on.
very specifically mentioned that we're going to start setting up an ambush.
Oh, there is an ambush in the works.
Well, we figured since the police
Recap.
won't be any help, we shall
Yeah, the police
do
aren't
the
going to
right
help.
thing and take the law into our own hands.
Man, down that drink, Frank. Fucking lush.
If we are
It's just-
doing the
Just
multi-person
Pepsi Max.
What Dave?
Lush.
I was asking if I can add a detail to the recap.
Never.
I mean,
Okay, then.
I'm cool with it, Frank.
Oh, I don't care. Go for it, man.
So, while the police did take the Midnight King, they were not very responsive to the gang activity. They also mentioned an organization called the Syndicate, which at no point should be mentioned, and if it should be brought up, we should leave the situation be.
But only Val and Kaluma know about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, not to mention anything to the syndicate about the syndicate to my buddies.
And we know of at least 2 criminal organizations operating in the city. There was the 365, and then did we get a name for the other folks? Or was it
Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton
yeah.
Crew. That's it. Yeah.
Kaluma doesn't remember, but I'm not Kaluma right now. Hooray.
And then we began our cunning plan to entrap and or tail the crew once they inevitably find out where we are.
Yep. So you're all gathered back together at the warehouse, and yeah, plans had begun to. It seems like to set up some sort of ambush in the hopes that the group decides to come back after you.
Or at least the
Not
appearance.
And not just sell a priceless relic of a world that no longer exists just on its own value.
Right.
What was that
Alright.
blink for?
Oh, my phone? Oh, sorry.
Hmm?
No, my phone went off.
Oh.
Okay.
It was mail.
Oh, good.
All right. So
What is
what
that
was in the
bright
letter?
light in your background, Frank?
I know that giant blue. Just
Oh, you want me to turn that off?
supernova back there.
Wait, what light?
it's pretty intense.
I'll turn it off real quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That's
Towers, the
It
fires.
looks like
of,
something's ripping a hole in this
that's just Tom.
world.
It's just, yeah. It's just a preview for Stranger Things.
It's a space lens flare.
I was at Kroger like the day after Christmas, and they had
They had a portal on sale.
well, they had some Christmas lights and shit on sale, so I bought like that.
Just
I bought,
one.
I bought like 4 boxes of Christmas lights because they were like $2 each. And I bought this like I bought that blue light.
I bought some Christmas lights, but I also found this blue portal.
Yeah, it was badass.
one decoration, please.
Yeah. One decor, please.
No, I thought it was a Fortnite reference.
I'm planning on buying 1 point of a star.
I don't think anyone in here knows Fortnite.
I'm aware of
think
its existence. Since
I think
far
I'm
as
the
long
only
ago.
one who is like currently aware of what's going on with Fortnite. Not because I play it or anything. Because
I know they had a
I know
Christmas
people do.
celebration. I know they had a New Year's celebration that a couple people were like, "Oh my god, the New Year stuff's leaked early because like it happened during the day, and they forgot that like time zones exist."
I just know that they're being sued.
Yeah, that's all I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to find out what the ruling on that will be.
And
Cool.
so preparations. Last we left off, we actually ended the game with you guys having an opportunity to discuss in your private Discord chat what you had planned on doing, what kind of special plans you had created to set up this ambush. And so we come back together to find out what you guys had decided. So what are your ambush plans?
As far as I can tell, it's
We're gonna tape Val to a wall, and we're just gonna cover her in steak.
no cover me in steak.
Yes.
Nice.
This is why Mabel needed to go shopping and get meat. We ran out because Elias put it all on Val.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna be putting it on Val.
Is the plan still to set up an ambush?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we decided we're leaving our tiny hut in the corner, concealed behind boxes. Almost.
Yeah, we're gonna kind of conceal a tiny hut that I'm gonna be in because I
Yep.
have to be in it.
We will leave a various assortment of summoned whatchamacallums.
Yeah, we're gonna have Matthias summon 2 bears, and then Larix is
turtle?
gonna turn. Well, no, he can only summon 2 bears, and Larix is gonna summon. What was it? Oh, you were gonna make you already have your mouse.
Yeah.
As your familiar, and then we're gonna see if Tap could make a
Tap me in,
turtle
turtle.
for his familiar.
Well, I was going to do the unseen servant also.
Oh
and
yeah,
Have
He was
Kaluma
gonna
put
lay
his
his
cloak
cloak
on
around.
it.
yeah. We're gonna have an unseen servant carry around like a cloak, like Kaluma,
I like it.
or at the very least, maybe you could have him have it carry like just a bow, just something that is reminiscent of Kaluma.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone was gonna kind of hide, and
Well, it can't weigh that much.
So we had Tap and Kaluma on lookout duty.
And where are you stationed at then?
I think we're on opposite walls, looking out. Is that about right?
First
Probably-
first thing I want to do is summon my dancing lights and scour every inch of the warehouse with them.
and we
just
want
to
to
see
check.
if anything's hiding.
And we
Okay.
want to check for all exits that are.
Like rafters,
building.
everything.
You're doing that right now then?
Yes.
All
I think
right.
me and Tap are on opposite corners so that we have better coverage.
Okay. So
I think
yeah,
it's fair to
it's
say we're up in the rafters.
all right. So yeah, it's probably about 6, 7 o'clock at night now. It's dusk. And
Mhm.
you're
Are we
gonna
having Tatsu out?
We're already having a rave. Why not?
Well, he can make your
Can we,
dancing lights.
You can be in the hut.
Yeah, but it'll still show light, won't it?
Mhm.
No, the hut's
Oh.
opaque from the outside.
Oh, okay,
So put Tatsu in the hut.
sure.
All
If
right.
you want to
If
save
it
the sun.
blocks,
Yeah.
does it? If it blocks,
Yeah.
You can see out of it. They can't.
It
Okay.
doesn't look like lights coming out of the hut.
Pedro, would we have already set up the trap or the ambush? or-
That's what I'm asking you guys. Like, when do you guys want to set it up?
well,
I think we finished the discussions and are either already started or just starting.
yeah, I think
The
Kaluma and
preparations
Tap are
were
definitely already on watch, just to keep an eye at least. And then the rest of us are setting up
With Larix checking the
and
inside.
checking.
Yeah.
And
Well-
I'm gonna just double check too, like where all the exits and entrances are.
Mhm.
And do we want to trap all the exits and entrances that we can?
Kaluma can toss you his hunting trap, so you can
Yeah.
do one of them.
Yeah.
Also-
So like, how
And
many?
I also am doing illusionary script in Celestial
Yes, that's right.
around the doors, around the hut,
You're making him look kind of like runic, right?
making them kind of look like spells in Celestial,
Yeah.
basically.
Nice.
Yep. So
And
there's
then-
one main door, on the front long side of the building, and then there's 2 bay doors, one on each side of the shorter ends of the buildings. So there's 3
like-
different entrances.
So the bay doors are like big doors, I'm
Mhm.
guessing.
Yep.
Okay. Do they
Loading
like
dock,
now?
sorta.
Do they like slide open?
They
slow
they
up, or, like-
raise open.
Okay.
I think a little bit of rope might seal those shut.
Rope or weights or something.
What
Yeah.
about the ceiling? Are there any like skylights?
Yeah, there are 3 sets of skylights.
Well, that's where they're gonna come in at.
Probably. That's why Kaluma and I are in the rafters.
Cool.
Oh, does anybody need a ranged weapon?
No, I got magic stone to try and save on spells.
Yeah, I'm not using my bow if anyone wants it.
Do we have any? Does anyone have like a net or something?
I think that's what I'm using as a hunting trap.
Can we put a net under a skylight?
Would a hunting trap net work for a skylight?
Well, like it doesn't have to be
You
perfect.
can put it under one of them, yeah.
Okay.
So like they drop into the net, you know.
And hope they pick that one and don't see the
Well,
rope.
I mean, at the very least, it tells them to go to the other one. Hopefully.
Couldn't you just cast illusion on it?
Yeah, maybe.
If we're okay with it only lasting a minute.
That's true. Yeah. I forgot.
There's also
it's not gonna last that long
prestidigitation
enough.
to put some dust on stuff, so it's been there a while. Might help look through it.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I think they'll assume that there's not been a net sitting up there for a while.
Hmm.
Okay, and then are we still putting the quill like inside Lyrics essentially?
I
It's
hope
the
so.
safest place, I think.
First, can we just test Lyrics? Can you try to like get the food out that you ate?
You got a,
Like-
a knot hole or something?
How dare you?
Hand on your head.
I'm sorry.
No, I was talking to Josh.
Okay. Oh,
Asking if I had a knot hole.
it's your belly button. No. Yeah, can we just at least test like putting down like a little feather or something in on like a string and kind of see if we can get it back? Would Lyrics let us do that? Would he do that?
Eat this.
Lyrics. We
Why
have
do you,
to.
Why do you want the string on it?
Well,
We
can you
can
get
get
it
it out
out
and-
otherwise? Here, you don't have to put the string if you can get it out otherwise. So here's just.
I just
Like-
call my familiar over and let it climb in and get something out.
Respectfully.
Oh,
That works.
yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Okay.
As long
So
as it
here,
wipes its feet first.
here. Okay,
Yeah.
Yes.
I will give you the quill then to eat.
Great. All right, we put. The
I
quill in
look
the
at
safe.
Matthias questionably.
Why? He has literally done nothing.
Last time I ate something you dispelled me.
Yeah, because you were fucking cursed.
But
Exactly.
we are asking you to.
Yes, I know exactly.
We're asking
It's-
you to put something in your face hole, and I'm just like over here,
Well,
like,
He doesn't.
Check it out.
I probably just glance sideways at him, not look directly at him.
I'm
mean,
over
I
here
guess-
checking out this door. It's a nice door, with craftsmanship.
I mean, I guess one of us could eat it, but it won't be as nice to get out.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on.
I just throw it in
vomiting.
my trunk.
Throw it in your hole.
I've got so much junk in my trunk right now.
You clean that out.
Just do a keg stand.
Yes, a tree standing on its head.
Yeah, it gets a lot of trash.
It's a
out.
tree stand.
That's how my Forge used to do it in COG.
Yes, he did. It was a nightmare. Horrible.
There's usually as many roots on the base of a tree that we don't see under the ground as there are branches above.
Okay, so was there?
So
Was it?
decide where everybody is. The
Was it?
cabin
Or do we
room,
have everything else we want? Do we want to like? Can we try to?
We don't have anything made out of lead, do we?
We have our
Well,
helmets.
wouldn't you
We
have
have
ball
buckets.
bearings? Don't you have ball bearings?
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
got
think
some.
any of us threw away the buckets.
And can we use anything we have?
Did we keep any of the buckets?
Yeah, we kept them all.
Yeah, I have my bucket.
Yeah,
Hey.
one should have theirs.
I don't think I have that in my
I
equipment.
don't think I
but
kept my bucket. I think I just left it.
I fucking threw my bucket.
I did
in the
not keep
Well,
my bucket.
It's a lead helmet, but
Well, is there any way to make one of the buckets smaller and put the feather in that and then put it in me?
how are we gonna make it small?
Oh, to keep to insulate it from scrying.
Yes.
I mean, do you think they have that ability?
You already put the quill inside you, so.
Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
can take it out.
It's
Did you
it's
tie it to a
sealed.
string?
Well, this is going to be interesting because if they
I
all
can
just
get my
gang up on
familiar to
one-
get
Oh, that's right.
I
Sorry.
could get it out probably. I got long arms.
No,
Hey,
Lord.
Val, reach your
No.
spindly long fingers inside my mouth.
Hey, can you gag? It's probably not going to be any trouble. I'm
Don't ask me that question again.
7'5".
So done with this already.
Hey Frank, you keep telling us how you're trying not to make your character a fetish.
I'm not. Fucking, I'm saying because she's tall, she has proportionally long arms. Like,
I've got
Yeah.
a familiar that can get it out. So
You still don't can't stick your arm down someone's throat normally. Like it's not. a
We'll
normal
cross
thing.
the scrying.
That's not the normal thought process.
I'll cross that trachea when it comes up.
Damn it.
one other thing I'd like to point out, Revan, it's probably better we not insulate the quill because if they are looking for it, they're probably going to gang up on you, and we want them in a cluster so the area of effect spells are more likely to get as many of them as possible.
oh sure, firebolt them right with me in the middle.
Well, I can fireball them and not hit you.
Your
Well,
sacrifice will
actually-
be remembered.
I thought about it because I'm basically magic. If they scry me, they're going to see magic anyway. So
Well, if what we're saying is like if they locate object on Quill,
well, they don't know the object, so they can't.
what we're saying is like it doesn't. They don't have to be like detect. It's not detect magic that they're necessarily using. Like they could just be looking for the specific object.
They would have to literally scry for it.
They also searched our persons, so we don't know what they know. We just know that they didn't take it initially.
Mm-hmm.
Pedro, didn't at one point we detect magic on the book and the quill?
Mate, I think so.
Yeah, I think we determined it was magic.
Yeah, we did.
Kaluma is going to scream from the rafters. Well,
Scream.
hushed stage.
Hey,
scream.
you guys!
Yeah, please keep getting ready.
Well,
I'm
yeah, we are.
imagining
We're
like
just discussing as we're doing it.
I imagine a Three Musketeers thing where he's trying to get their attention while he's on top of the fence.
Okay, so can we try to mess up with the bay doors to make it so they don't open, or they're at least
Yeah, what do you want to do to him?
Actually, can I take some of your ball bearings and kind of jam it into some of the I don't know, how does it have just what's the word I'm looking
I
for?
mean, I'm sure there's a handle on it somewhere we can tie down to.
Well, that, or I don't know if it's opens with little, you know what I'm talking
Chains?
Rollers.
about? Sure, yeah. Just can I shove some ball bearings in a way that would make it jam up
Jam
a
it
little
up.
bit? Is that possible, or
No.
Crowbar.
it's chains?
Use that.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking chains. I was thinking
Yeah, they're just chains.
If it's chains, then
Well then,
Yeah.
yeah, if he's got a crowbar, just jam it into one of the
yeah,
chains.
just jam it through there. There you go.
We shall jury rig the chains in such a way
Do
that
you have
they
just one crowbar? Does anybody else have a crowbar?
Can we unhook the chain so that the doors don't open with support?
Yeah, I think maybe. Can we? Do we have?
We can make a strength check and try to just.
Do what?
You can make a strength check against the chains and try to just jam the chains up.
Paddington?
And this is hold on a second. And he takes someone giving him the crowbar.
Yep. Oh, crowbars give you advantage on strength checks, right?
Yep.
And depending on what they're used for, but yeah, so he walks up there and he just breaks the chains off of the he doesn't break the chains in half or anything like that, but he just rips them off of the section that they were being used to keep the door, and they look nice and jammed.
Is that just for one of them, or did
Yep.
you do it for both? Okay, and then GM the other one too.
Yeah, all right. And yeah, jams them both.
Okay.
My man.
2 exits.
So I'm guessing I
off.
haven't noticed anything using my dancing lights.
Give me a investigation,
Can I help him?
or I guess perception. What's your passive perception?
My passive is 13.
Yeah, we can go ahead and roll if you want.
Well, since I've actively been looking.
Yeah, yeah.
Son of a bitch. Perception 16.
No, it looks all clear.
Should Kaluma and I roll since we're actively looking out?
You guys are looking outside though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
360.
So what are your passives? And then you can also roll to see if you can beat your passives.
Oh man, my passive is not.
Right.
Well, you're
Right.
not looking.
Oh shit, you're right.
Hey, my passive's 13 and I rolled a 13.
Oh,
Son of a
that's
bitch.
still better.
What, does a 20 let me see anything?
So far so good.
Okay.
My dancing lights wouldn't have given me advantage, right?
Oh no, they were what let you look inside the corners in the darkness and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, and then so we got the doors. We put one net up above underneath one of the skylights.
Yeah, who's climbing up onto the ceiling?
Is Kaluma already up there, kind of, or?
Well,
how are
he's
we-
Kaluma is doing lookout.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Is that how
We can
high
not
up
worry
or how high up are like the skylights and stuff?
They're pretty high. The ceilings are like 20 feet tall.
Okay. Let's see. I can maybe if like one of the tall people gives me a boost.
I'll give you a boost.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you're the tallest. I think the tallest would be one of the
No,
bears.
he's like 10
Yeah.
feet tall right now.
No, actually, no. Matthias is the tallest.
Yeah, I'm 9 foot.
Try
Yeah.
to-
So
try to
yeah.
squeeze
Well,
you down.
I never know with fucking Val.
Okay. So can he like kind of
Yeah.
push like kind of half throw me up and then if I can
Yeah.
try to
Well, like from the second floor, 'cause it's 20 feet up from the second floor.
Or you could just
Oh,
ask
okay.
Kaluma to drop a rope.
Well, okay. How are you all the way up?
I think he's as high up as he needs to be.
All right, forget it. I'm summoning my magic hand, and I'll just tie a rope up that you can climb. How about that?
Yeah, there you go. Sure.
Or mage hand, that's what it's called.
Pedro,
What's up?
Kaluma's passive is 15. I rolled a 19.
All right. Yeah. So far so good.
Awesome.
We hope.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
fucked.
So you're
I just don't like the matter of fact voice that Pedro's using.
Guys, the negativity does not help. We need to think positively in these situations.
I'm gonna think positively that I'm not about to get shanked.
Positive.
Shanked like shish kebabs.
So I'm gonna go ahead and summon my unseen servant
Mm-hmm.
and put a cloak on him, I guess.
Okay.
One of the red cloaks?
I mean, I could do that.
All right. And so you're tying a rope to where, Josh?
If there's an appropriate spot for Mabel to climb up and attach something under the skylight, maybe a rafter.
Okay. Yep. So you can tie it up onto one of the rafters, and then she can get up there.
Yep, I'll do that.
All
We're
right.
just putting a net under one skylight. Is that it?
Oh, well, that's what we only have one.
No, we have two.
Do we have
There's four.
have two?
Four skylights, right?
There's
there are 4
3 skylights, 1 trap.
Well, how many, I thought we only had one trap.
Right.
Right.
Oh no, like so that's all the traps that Kaluma has is what I mean, right?
Right. Right.
Okay,
Right,
making sure.
So if there's 3 skylights, the one in the middle, or one off to the left, or one off to the right of the middle. Hold on, wait, don't say it yet. Okay, which one?
Left.
Okay.
Did you put down a bear trap? Is that what? Did I
No,
heard that part of it?
we're using
It's
the hunting
racist.
Trap. We're using a hunting trap that has like a net type and putting it underneath one
man.
of the skylights. What?
Never mind.
The bear
What?
trap would be amazing, but no.
I wanted to grapple someone in as Zuna dropped them into the bear trap.
How are what?
I wanted to grapple someone and put them in the bear trap.
Oh,
I mean, you still can. It just won't be that kind of bear trap. It'll
Alright,
be
so
an
are
actual bear
those-
trap.
are those all?
Okay, so now you're up there, but you're still going to need to make athletics checks to
Mhm.
like basically suspend yourself up there, climb around, and tie this up.
Not acrobatic?
It's bad.
No, acrobatics would be
wanna-
balancing, but she's actually holding herself up, climbing
Okay.
hand over hand.
I want to
So-
like at least tie myself kind of onto it, so at least I won't like fall to my death. if
That's
I
fair.
fall. So I'll do that.
All
I'll
right.
be under to catch you.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
make a dexterity check to tie the rope to yourself
Just straight dex.
to make sure that you're tying the rope securely.
Oh, just straight dex.
Yep.
18.
All right, that's good. The rope will hold.
For now.
And then that's athletics.
Yep.
Be like the raccoon on Ace Ventura 2.
That's a 4.
So you guys watch as Mabel climbs up there, and hand over hand, she's climbing along the skylight, like
Mm-hmm.
and she's getting ready to start securing the hunter's trap.
Yeah.
Ah! And she falls, and then the rope was safely secured, and she falls past the rafters, and before she hits the ground, the rope just, and she's just hanging there.
Nice.
How far down is she?
She's 10 feet from the floor.
Oh my god. Okay,
Paddington's just frozen.
One more time.
okay.
Like it's dead quiet. It is dead quiet for a second, and then you hear just tap go, one more time.
Yeah, she'll try one more time.
What?
She just turns around and starts trying to climb back up.
Oh my god.
5.
Are you kidding me?
It's a 5.
So you guys watch, she gets all the way up there, starts climbing, and then you watch as the hunter trap falls to the ground, and then followed half a second later by, ah!
God damn it.
A little
Okay.
voice from the rafters.
Mabel just hanging.
Third time's the charm.
So if I was right under her, the hunter's
Doing a
trap
real
would
good
be on
job.
No more!
The trap.
This is
Are you sure?
ridiculous.
I could probably try again.
You're gonna snap your back.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, well, who is going to do it then?
Well,
I'll do it.
Well, it's a 1 in 3 chance they even come through that skylight.
How long does your mage hand last?
As long as I wanted to.
Well, couldn't you just like hold her up there while she? Does
But it takes a lot of skill to like set that. Like you could, you got like one rope around, but to like skillfully tie up the entire hunter's trap.
Yeah,
Gentlemen.
Larix wasn't saying tap do the rope thing. He's saying
Oh.
tap holds, like, just gives Mabel advantage.
Just hold me helps because it can hold how much?
Yeah, the hand can only lift 10 pounds, so I can give you 10
I'm only
pounds
like
for the
20.
boost.
Yeah.
Would help.
Gentlemen,
There's
please.
okay, that actually might count as help.
Would that
I've
help?
got this.
No, it's not strong enough. What do you got? For,
What am I rolling again? Athletics?
yeah.
Wait, is Val just, like, climbing up the rope that Mabel's hanging from?
I'll let her down first.
All right.
man.
So
Let's let the
19.
Guardian of Rhalanas.
what are you doing? What's the 19 for, Frank?
I'm going to secure the rope,
Where?
just like they've been trying to do. The exact same thing that Mabel's been trying to do.
So you're securing the hunter's trap to the skylight.
yeah.
Has anybody checked if it's
So is that an athletics check?
Oh shit! It is an athletics check, not a
Yeah,
dex.
that's if it was Dex, I'd be fine, but it's not.
Oh, it's only a 17 then.
All right. So he climbs up the rope, and then make this clear. That was an athletics check, right?
Yeah.
So to make this clear, Val went up without securing the rope to himself first.
right?
Hmm.
He's going up there without a safety net himself.
Right.
She went up there without securing signature steps. So
you didn't tie yourself on, really?
no.
Fuck.
So all right, the first part of the net is secure. There's 4 parts you have to secure. So one side is secure. You're high up.
Is this really gonna be where I fucking go down?
Yes, literally.
You can tie the rope
Literally
now
good.
if you want.
Well, no, he's up. He's hanging. There's he can't reach the rope.
I know.
I can mage hand it to him.
Please
But then
mage
Val
hand
will
this to
only
me.
have one hand. Can Tap tie the rope around Val?
Can what?
Can Tap's mage hand tie the rope around Val?
I get to like loop it all the way around Val and then start tying it up.
Like maybe just wrap it around her a couple of times so we get the drop, and then she unravels slowly as she just rolls.
Like a yo-yo.
Right.
I can hand Val the rope.
It wouldn't be slowly.
Yeah, it would not be slowly.
But it would be slower than a straight drop, which would decrease the damage.
Not enough.
I can aim for the house.
You do have Featherfall, don't you?
All right, it'll save her 1
I?
point of fall
I don't know.
damage.
Val,
No, you don't.
do I?
Tap does.
I don't have Featherfall.
Tap has Featherfall.
I have
Have your
Featherfall,
only
but I
hope.
don't want to use it.
But he's just like,
I
is
don't
it
have
worth
a
it?
choice.
I
I
got
can't,
to open
I
the door.
can't be
I'll be
throwing
back.
around these things willy-nilly.
This is where we find out Tap really wanted to be the guardian of Rhalanas.
All
Alright, I'm rolling for the next one.
right. Make an athletics check to get over there.
I
Athletic?
will. Before you do, I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration.
Oh, thank
because
God.
I don't trust this, so you get a D8. You could add if you
So
want
do you
to.
sing to him?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want me to hand you that rope?
I believe you won't fly.
I believe you won't fly.
Better use that D8.
God.
Uh,
Oh no.
Do we have a new guardian of Rhalanas?
Oh no, that face.
What did you get?
Oh no.
Is it higher than Kaluma's IQ?
Oh no.
I don't know.
Oh shit!
I really don't know Columbus IQ.
Is it?
It's
you're gonna make me burn a
8.
skull spot here.
8.
I
8.
rolled an 8 with the bonus. I rolled a 6 plus 1. I was like, should I use that thing? Rolled a
Val
1.
just suddenly
Rolled
gets
a
as
1.
tall as the warehouse. She doesn't fall.
All right. So you watch as Val lets go, falls, but does manage to land on the second floor at least.
There's a second floor.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what we were. Yeah.
Yeah, Mabel kept missing the second floor because there's walkways.
How far did Val fall?
20 feet. So,
I'm just gonna have my head in my hands and just like
yeah.
a foot above the ground. I'm just gonna. She's just gonna whoop a foot above the ground.
Oh, wow. All right, cool.
I'll burn it. I'll burn it.
All right, so.
But Tap's gonna look annoyed.
All right, I'm going to try again then, all right?
Tie yourself first.
Yeah, she ties herself.
Or we could just give up the ceiling.
Let's say, is this worth it anymore?
Well, if I don't take damage from the fall, it doesn't matter.
Should I try next?
It doesn't.
If a tree
have to
falls in
make
a
an
warehouse, does
example of
anyone
that.
hear it?
All right, I tie myself up real good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it again.
All right.
Fuck. No. I got a 6.
All right.
Okay. Does somebody want to take over watch for Kaluma? Because Kaluma could do this.
All
I
right.
need the skylight.
I mean, yeah, at this point, we don't. We really, Jesus Christ.
All right. So he's landing on the second floor again.
I got the rope.
I know you have the rope, but I want to ask Josh how long. Who gave him the rope,
I mean, he took it from me, I assume.
and how long is your rope?
I mean, rope is what, 50 feet?
50 feet
normally?
usually, right? Yeah. So.
Oh shit, he's going all the way down.
Oh,
He's going all 50 feet.
Yeah. So.
Moody situation.
No.
Yeah, you crash into the second floor for 10 damage.
Oh, that's it.
Well,
Yeah.
Chad thought the rope
That's
was
it. That
rope
could
was
kill
gonna
some
hit you that
people.
It didn't kill me. I'm the Guardian of Rhalanas.
I'm gonna push this for all it's
My
worth.
muff broke the fall.
Oh my god.
Don't
I'm glad the muff is good for something.
don't start this.
I'm
Sorry, Cal.
All right.
If any of those 365 folks are spying on us, they're just cracking up.
They're gonna kill
Can I-
themselves
can
before
I
we
make-
get to them.
Pedro, can I make a perception check to see?
We
if
find out if you
anyone
still want to be in this group.
was snickering? I want to hear if anyone was snickering when she landed.
Yeah, make it was your base perception of 18, right?
Yes.
I'm fully
Nobody
aware
was
of that.
laughing.
I used a hit dice.
You used hit dice.
I did.
Val gets up and looks fine.
Yep.
Pressure's
Val
on.
got swifty and shook it off.
Oh yeah. Just like Tay Tay.
Tay Tay.
All right, I'm gonna climb down.
Ta-da!
Dangerous.
Yeah, the hunter's trap hangs loosely off the side of the skylight. Paddington just looks up and goes, "Well, I think we're ready."
I think we are too. After that
We'll
rope.
check, make sure we got everything. So
Everything looks great.
We got 2 bay doors.
You got 2 bay doors jammed, 2 sides of the warehouse scouted out, and 1 skylight with a, series of ropes hanging off the side of it.
Got them.
It's important.
Maybe they'll roll in that
Alright.
one if they come in through it and like
Well,
accidentally cast.
This could actually go in favor for us, them thinking that we're just
We fucked up.
terrible at this.
I mean,
Yeah,
You're doing
All
great.
right, and then
they would be fooled.
The illusion is complete.
and then we've got the runes written around.
Oh, that's right, and the runes everywhere. Yeah.
And then
And where are the runes again? They're on the 3 doors.
well, what did you put?
On the floor in front of the doors.
And then you put it around where the tiny hut's gonna be too, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay. And then do we already have? Okay, so did you guys have your animals summoned and shit? So we wanted to have
I'm going.
and mouse familiar.
I'm gonna do that as soon as now.
And how long did those summons last?
My summons last
It's an hour, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, we were gonna do it now, or were we gonna wait until we kind of thought they were coming?
Because it only lasts
You
for an
can't summon
hour.
them inside the hut.
No, he wasn't summoning them inside the hut, though, were we?
I'm gonna hide it in a box.
Well, we wanted them in the hut with you, right? All this- all the-
No, I don't think
that
so.
wasn't the original plan.
I thought the mouse was supposed to be her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but so I have to be in the hut. I
Oh,
personally have to be in the hut.
So you have to
But-
be hiding somewhere in the hut.
So, Pedro, you know
Yeah.
those 100 messages that came up today as opposed to the 2 weeks we've spent preparing?
Yeah.
This hut was just today.
No, I said something about this hut like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
what I
definitely
thought.
mentioned it.
All right, Mabel, your
Um,
hut, your call.
Okay, so no, I thought we were having the animals outside because if they can't
Yeah.
see inside the hut, then
Yeah, if they can't see inside the hut, then there's nothing that's luring them in. It's just
I
like
mean, we don't have to have them. I guess maybe if they come in, we can have the mouse like run into the hut. Like,
but
you
that
know,
doesn't that's not really leading to anything. It's just like, hey, there's a mouse and it went inside there.
well,
But if it's with all the bears and stuff,
we're trying to like kind of
If it's
confuse them
followed swiftly by a turtle,
because the
They
idea is
can-
we're trying to confuse them for a minute with
it could go inside the hut,
They're not gonna give a shit about that.
hide on Mabel,
we're trying,
and it'd be like the mouse is now Mabel.
fucking try.
Ultimately, I don't think the hut's going to be a big part of the them focusing on the hut. I don't think.
honestly, we just need a place for them to focus. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, I thought we were just having a
The
bunch.
hut's just it's a gamble. All of this is a fucking gamble. So that's the point. You know, we're trying everything we can right now.
I thought we were just putting our dudes outside.
I thought we were putting them outside too.
Yeah.
That was the point. I have to be in the hut so it stays up, so I can hide in the hut in like a box or something,
How the way it works.
and
Right.
then
I thought we had this all planned out.
we. I mean, we did, but also people waited until the last minute to really plan it. So,
I tried.
so did I.
Look, man, I was on drugs for most of that
I
week.
know. But okay, so
That That should
Well,
have
I
helped your
think we
imagination.
do have it set up.
That should have helped my imagination. Hell no. I was trying to play Spider-Man. I was like, this is hard. This shit is harder than normal.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Good point. Don't.
Never
Okay.
do drugs. Never.
Well,
Not even for surgery.
after we're finished with all of that, I'm going to cast where is it? Disguise self on me to make me look like I'm the wall.
What?
I don't know that this guy self does
I
that.
don't think it does either.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think
Well, it can make you
This stuff
flatter.
looks like a different type of wood.
it makes you look like someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they explicitly call out they can't change your species.
And you kind of go like, yeah, different kinds of humanoids and stuff.
You're not a fucking chameleon.
Let's see.
Not
I
yet.
mean,
That is
technically,
a spell.
I'm wood.
That doesn't make you a chameleon, Raven.
Hold up. Well, here is something that I do think might be a gray area he could use. He could become an oaken, a different type of oaken that resembles the wood that's already in the warehouse, so that he has an advantage in hiding.
He's still like what?
You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller, and you can appear thin, fat, or in between. You can't change your body type, so you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. The change wrought by this spell failed to hold up upon physical inspection, so you can add a hat to your outfit.
You should make
Oh,
yourself
shit.
just make yourself look like a shittier version of yourself, and then just lay there like unmoving.
I thought we
I'd
were
like to
just gonna
see
put a
him with a
stick.
hat.
I thought we were just putting a stick on the ground.
I know we were, but that was when we thought we were gonna hide lyrics. Now I don't know if we can. So
Put them in a box.
What's in the box?
The answer: a tree.
Yeah.
Wow, too real.
what?
I said a bad movie.
So
Fuck that movie.
are you gonna go in a box, or what are you gonna do?
Well, that's the last piece of the puzzle is how people are hiding.
I was gonna hide in a box
Yeah.
because I'm really useless.
Well, they
inside.
can't see into the tiny hut anyway, so it doesn't really don't have to hide in it, right?
Exactly what all was in this warehouse when we came in.
There are a collection of crates. Some of them kind of banged up, but most of them in somewhat decent condition. There's a first and second floor. What's up?
None of us actually looked at what was already in the crates, did we?
I was inside one of those crates, and so
Yeah,
clearly,
they're all empty. Anything that was in them before got pillaged.
clearly the bear fitting in a crate means it's empty.
One of them, yeah. But
Yeah. Yeah, no, I suspected you guys would have looked through the crates already. So, yeah, they're all empty.
all right.
You guys playing a little? You guys finish up the plan? I gotta use the restroom real quick before we start.
Okay.
Right back.
Did I happen to get a look at Hammer as he left the church?
I think you guys all did, right? He had dreads. He had a trench coat with like a deep green hoodie that came out from the back.
Did I see what species he might have been?
Human.
Human?
But he had a kind of a scraping metal noise when he stepped.
Yep.
Yeah, there was some sort of clanking going on there.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe he wore heavy boots.
He's a pirate.
Well,
Yar.
maybe he visited Hyrule.
He's a dread pirate.
And then Paddington tries to think this out too, and he says, well, are we all trying to hide so that they don't know how many of us are here, or just to jump them when they come in?
Both.
Because they know how many of us are here.
Right.
So we just
It's
want to
really-
take it
We just wanna
advantage.
get the-
Well, they know we're here.
That's
That's why.
fine.
That's the point of the other animals, like
Right.
trying to make it seem like something happened with magic, that we got transformed or something.
Right. So,
It's, smoke and mirrors.
Right. So I like the idea of the tiny hut then, because then we just. What if a bunch of us are in the hut and we send the animals out first, and they think it's us, and then we come out afterwards?
We can maybe at least some of us we could do that.
Right. Right.
Compared to what's already been planned, that's not half bad.
Yeah, that does work.
What's the plan? We're all gonna hide in the hut now.
Not all of us.
Not all of
Yeah,
us,
except for
but
the
So
sneaky
I think
one.
Tap and Kaluma at the very least would stay out in their spots.
because any of us that
Um,
need to fight with ranged, we don't want to be inside the hut because we can't.
That would be Tap and Kaluma. They're
Yeah.
staying out.
Oh,
Yeah, I need to stay out
no.
too then.
No.
I do everything in range.
And I think Val, I think it's a good idea for you to be in it when I cast it at least, so I can. You can come in it then.
Okay.
Yeah, all of us should be in it when you cast, and
Yeah.
those of us that need to leave right away.
Right.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
But so I would say Lyrics and Matthias stay in. You Paddington stays in.
Yeah, because if you're summoning bears, then the bearkin should go in,
Mhm.
and then we send out bears to confuse them.
Yes.
Question:
But we don't have one for Val, so Val should probably be out.
Right.
We have to cast all that before you cast Tiny Hut first, right? So that they
Cast
can
what?
go in and out.
Well, they can also
No,
cast
Yeah.
they can cast.
They can
with-
cast it
all they want.
but it doesn't work from inside the hut because
Yeah, it
there's
does.
because
can
they're
ca-
pulling animals from a different plane of existence. They can't be pulled through to the hut.
Well, they can cast it and then I do
that's,
it.
That's for familiars.
No, they can cast it and I can do it
Right.
after they cast it.
Right.
So
Well,
they can do
familiars
that.
last forever. Summons only an hour, but summons. Actually, yeah. How do summons work with the tiny hut? We established familiars
They
can't-
would.
summoned inside them. But...
Yeah, no, it would be the same thing because he's still summoning them.
Oh, well, I don't know
Because
then.
it's literally, isn't it literally summoned creature or something?
Conjure animal, but it's
Conjure?
A summoning,
But yeah, it's a
summoning.
summoning. So yeah, it's still the same idea.
Yeah, it's actually.
um,
Well, I don't know.
So
Does
they'd
it
have
make-
to
does it
already
make
be
that
there to
enough?
be able to go in and out.
Yeah, creatures and objects in the dome's area when you cast a spell can move through it freely. Everything else is unable to enter.
Okay, so let me make sure how many.
So our bearers will expire.
Right.
Yeah. So also like we need to have the turtle and the mouse probably can't come in.
Well, they can be inside of it when you
I can no. It have. I can't get all of us and the bears and the mouse and the turtle. Because yeah. So it would be if all of us are going in the dome for
Yeah.
when I
9
cast it,
creatures.
yeah.
Kaluma doesn't have to go in. He's gonna keep watch until
Okay, so if you're not
Yeah, Tap and Kaluma, don't worry about.
okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 bears, and then I could do one more.
you can stack the mouse on top of the turtle. They'll count as one.
They don't.
I don't think that's
Yeah,
how about if the mouse goes inside the turtle shell?
it doesn't count.
Larry, eat this.
so yeah, just have one of them. Well, actually, no. If Tap is out, we don't need a turtle. So do we? Or is he's hiding though?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with the turtle being.
They're probably not going to be scared of a turtle.
No, it's not them being scared. It's them being confused.
All the better.
I don't think it's
Not
going to
about
stop them from.
scaring
They're just going to ignore the turtle.
Well, you can
No,
have the
okay,
tur-
you're not understanding the point of this.
Oh, sorry.
Is confusion, not oh my god. It's, the point is like we're trying to kind of make it seem like something fucked up. That's the idea.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
they're not gonna be.
Is the unseen servant considered?
That's not a creature, but it doesn't really need to be.
That's a magical force.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh, anyway,
I mean, yeah, they might ignore the turtle, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
Like,
It's
can
the
have the
idea is
unseen
just like a little bit. We're just trying to cause a little bit extra confusion to create.
Can have the unseen servant and the turtle outside, and then the other creatures go out to join them.
Yeah, sure. So
sure. Well,
if the turtle's not in, I can get everything except so that's good.
Probably better. The turtle wouldn't get out in time.
That is very true.
It could ride a
turtles
bear.
can be surprisingly fast. Thank you very much.
Not actual turtles.
No, actual turtles are like.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking like in
it ran
game.
away.
I mean, like in game though. Game turtles, I think, have like maybe 10 move speed. I think if
I
that.
was about to say in real life, I went to like I saw a turtle. I turned around to photograph something else, and I turned back around to photograph the turtle, and it was nowhere to be seen. It was either tap or it ran.
Or it has good hide.
Turtles have kind of a shuffle thing they do when they're in a hurry.
Oh shit, it's Raven. Gotta get out of here.
Gotta go fast.
We're not talking about Sonic in this stream.
We're not. We're
Not with
talking
that
about the world's
movie.
fastest turtle.
Not with the movie coming out.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm not-
so everything except for Tap, Kaluma, and a turtle. I mean, you're summoning it, guys. Are summoning them all right now, right?
Yeah, they've been.
What's happening? Okay, then I'll cast the tiny hut as a little ritual.
Need them in the hut because it's.
Huh?
It only takes a round to summon them. Do we really want them in the hut?
No,
when they
no,
only
no.
take a round?
Well, I can
Unless
summon
one-
them like as I'm finishing my spell. Like, you know.
It takes 10 minutes to summon the
Yeah.
familiar.
But what if we need to? But what if the people don't show up within the time limit of an hour?
Well, the summons last forever.
Well,
It's
the
bears.
summon. No. The familiars last. The summons don't.
Or yeah, sorry, I got it backwards. Yeah.
So either way, though, I can't. I don't.
Yeah, it's too much. We're gonna have to roll the dice on it.
Let's not summon the bears.
Yeah.
Just summon them outside the hut when we think they're coming. It's one round. You still have time to get back in the hut and hide. But
Summon them inside a box and have them crash out of the boxes. How about that? Like they were there the whole time.
Well, then they're just still like it's still only an hour.
Right, but we don't know what time they're coming, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if we summon them now or in an hour or in 3 hours. Our guess is our guess.
How about when we summon them, we'll do something like, let's make like a big light or something happen. Like we can use just like a little bit of a big light to kind of make it light up maybe windows or something. So maybe someone will see something and think something happened and then hope that they come.
summon Tatsu.
Summon.
Yes,
Tatsu's been
actually, there
summoned.
you go. Yes, but have him like go out and
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just have Tatsu walk by a window or something.
Okay.
Or
have him like
get
kind
a
of
door.
burst a little bit of light. We just want to make it look like something maybe happened. Maybe we'll make like a little small, not big record, but just like a little tiny, like maybe because someone has minor illusion, don't they?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe you can just make it sound like there's like a little magical noise, like inside. Yeah.
A little bit of low chanting, and because it's not concentrate, he could stack some of the effects. We could have a bit of low chanting, then he can make a noise of like static buildup. And then the
Exactly.
light
Yeah.
goes off.
Sure.
All right, Tatsu plus that whooshing noise from the Mist games.
Okay. So so I'll do the hut. You're summoning the bears right before I finish the hut.
Hey, Wizwarp.
Hey.
No.
So you're summoning
Alright.
the bears right before I finish the hut, right?
Matthias, say yes.
Yes.
Okay. And then we'll do the little and hope they come. Right? Good? All
Yes.
good.
While we're in the hut,
All
I'm
good.
also gonna ritual cast comprehend language on myself.
Not bad. There you go. Anything else anybody
ready for the
has
whoop?
to add?
Actually, no.
All good. Last chance.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Kaluma's gonna take a moment to go back over to the rafter and try tying up the net.
All right, so you climbing up there?
Climbing over, yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
this is after we've set the whooshing lure.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right,
Did you
so
add the ritual spell?
go ahead and you climb up the rope.
Kaluma ties the rope to himself so that he only falls. Like, he's gonna just progressively tie the rope shorter and shorter as he goes up.
All right, yep. All right, so give me a dex check. Tie the rope.
I just 18.
18. All right, nice and secure. All right. But you've tied it so that you won't fall very far?
Yeah, like maybe 10 feet.
Okay. Now you won't be able to climb the rest of the skylight then.
20 feet? I think he probably climbed the 10 feet, realized this, goes back to untied and redo it, I guess.
All right, so give me another dex check.
19 feet.
Wait, so are you tying it like with enough? To
He
get
tied
you
it really tight so he wouldn't fall very far, then he realized he can't get very far. So he needs to do another dex check now.
All right, I got a 12.
Okay, that's not bad.
You fucking die.
Looks great.
I just want to get this over with, Pedro, so what do you need me to roll next to try and
Yep.
tie this?
So give me an athletics check to get to the next skylight section.
Oh, you didn't realize it was athletics, did you?
I have bonuses to athletics.
Oh.
I just rolled a 1.
Oh,
So you guys watch
God.
as Kaluma starts to climb over, and then you watch as he falls, lets loose, and then swings like a pendulum back over.
What is with this fucking net? All of us.
All right, so the World Walkers have Sprouty. We have.
I think every single one of us has rolled below a 5 each time for this fucking net.
I'm
Does
gonna
the
try
wizard
again.
have to get up and try?
Oh my
Pedro, Kaluma's just gonna keep going at it until he gets it.
All right, so you climb back up. Give me another athletics check.
God damn it.
Oh man.
14.
All right, so you climb back over there. Now give me a dex check to secure the ropes, the trap for that section. 20. Nice and secure. Okay. Now, you said 20 feet of rope is what you let loose with?
Yep.
All right, so
Surely 19, right?
give me another athletics check to get to the next section.
8.
This is.
Oh my gosh.
This is perfect.
enough.
This is perfect. All we've done this,
Yeah.
all we've done this game is discuss the plan we've spent the past few weeks discussing in Discord and dying to a fucking net.
Yeah, you watch as Kaluma loses his grip again and then crashes into the the second floor for 8 damage.
Cool.
Jess kept saying 19, 19.
Kaluma's just going right back at it, Pedro.
Holy
he might
shit.
readjust it to give himself like a foot less of rope. But yeah,
So then when he falls, he hits his head.
right, like Spider-Man. Mary Jane.
No,
All right, see,
Stacy.
Or Gwen Stacy, yeah, sorry.
Kaboom! All right, 18 this time.
All right.
all
Do you
right.
need me to make a dex roll or an athletics roll?
An athletics check to get back to the next section.
18.
All right, so you get back over there, and then a dex check to
14.
14. So that's another section secured. All right, another athletics check to get to the last section.
7.
And you watch as he he's high enough now not to actually fall directly. Right, but he almost hits his head. Actually, give me a an acrobatics check to make sure you don't hit your head against the like keep your head up.
I can do that. Nice, 22.
All right, so he keeps his head up as he swings and almost crashes his head against the catwalk.
Okay.
Mabel, you should take out your lute at this point and just start,
Don't waste it on this. Don't waste it on a net. We are so close to getting this without expending anything else.
Are we close?
We are one knot away.
Is it worth it?
From a 1 in 4 chance.
They're not even gonna come through it. Watch.
They're not. I don't care.
I do. This is a lot.
The principal now.
Kaluma's gonna make another athletics check to get to it.
All right. 8.
Yeah, Brits be done.
You said 8.
I got an 8.
Give me a dex check to see if you hit your head against the side.
I'd like to take this time to remind everyone to please go see
It's just-
Spider-Man into the
It's just keep
Spider-Verse.
watching Kaluma like get up there, start climbing. Ah! Pendulum swing. And then like you're almost impressed with his ability to arch his back and keep himself from hitting the catwalk over and over again. And he's just kind of hanging there.
He climbs back up.
Kaluma's too sexy for the catwalk.
Is a 10 enough for the athletics check?
You're doing it again?
No.
Tap's just sitting there.
Dexterity check. And now you're gonna be rolling at disadvantage. You're worn out.
All right.
So-
Cut the fucking rope.
You're gonna snap.
Dexterity check.
My lowest roll was an 18.
Nice. So you watch him twist and turn and Cirque du Soleil.
Okay, I think that's enough.
Wow.
He looks worn out and depleted.
He's good at falling.
So yeah, disadvantage athletics to climb back up there
Okay.
to the last spot.
Sting at him.
Is a 14 enough?
It is. So you watch as he's disadvantage dex check to tie it up.
I don't think I have it in me anymore, but well, there's a 23. Please let the other one just be above a 12. 18. Thank God.
And you actually ties it off. Now, disadvantage athletics to get back over here.
Don't care. Good thing it was low this time. Great. That's the one that could be low. 6. Wait, it's
He just lets go.
Yeah,
Disadvantage, right? Okay.
disadvantage dex to make sure you don't hit your head.
Okay. My mistake. I disadvantage, so now it's a 4.
He watches, he just like cannot bring himself to get back safely.
He just lets go.
Yeah, let's go.
Do I still get the disadvantage dex check to swing out the way?
Didn't you already roll that?
No, that I thought I was
That
disadvantaged.
was the second strength roll.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now disadvantage dex check to roll out of the way.
All right. 21 and 16.
And somehow he swoops up and he's just hanging there. He does not have the strength to move anymore. He's just hanging there. Someone has to go help him.
All right, he looks ready for a fight.
Like a pinata.
So how many attempts did I actually put into that?
I didn't count.
Too many.
More than 7.
Exact kind of one-dimensional writing.
All right, great. Fantastic.
Who's helping him?
So does he
Oh,
have?
I guess I'm already up there.
No. It's just
Okay.
How high up is he?
he's on the second floor, so but he's only a foot and a half off of the catwalk.
I'll go untie him
Yeah.
and fetch my rope.
Yeah. Yep, you mage hand the rope off of the top and let it coil down. And yeah, it looks good, man.
That was totally worth it, Kaluma.
It felt like it. I'm walking
Alright.
away with 1 success today.
To our stations.
To our stations.
All right, get ready for an effort.
Kaluma will spend a healing surge. Just Taking deep.
You don't have
breaths.
to. You don't have to. No.
I lost some health points.
Oh yeah, that
Did
would
you?
help.
I
He
took 8
got
points
be
of damage.
banged
That's
up,
the
man.
First time, yeah.
Yeah. How's Frank doing?
I'm all right.
You look good.
It's cool.
So I spent 1. Okay. How many dice do I get total?
Half your hit dice. Up to half your hit
Got
dice.
1, so I've got 2 left. All right.
All
Thank
right.
you guys for bearing with me.
All right. So where is everyone taking their positions at?
Starting off inside the hut, Tatsu is wandering around making light at windows.
Well, they don't know about Tatsu, do they?
No,
Yeah.
but the idea is just to have him make light, though, and then
They know about Tatsu because I summoned them right in front of everyone.
Oh, okay.
that's true. You did.
Okay, I
He's
couldn't
just doing a
remember.
little reflection off the windows, nothing major, right?
You coming back into the hut after he walks around, or is he staying out?
I don't know. He's gonna stay out.
Okay.
Yep. And then Raven, where you at?
I'm in the hut.
And then so everyone's staying in the hut?
Yeah,
Nothing
but my
Kaluma
familiar,
hiding
my
in the back there.
familiar is out like, with the other things after she summoned the hut.
So roaming around are we keeping the bears in for now and having them go out? Or are they staying out? Or what are we doing?
Hypothetically, if interplanar travel is not possible from they can leave the hut anytime they want once they're summoned inside. Okay, never mind.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
they're cleared. Might as
Okay.
well keep them in since they're cleared for entrance.
So, I know, but so we're keeping them in and having them come out like
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
or do we want to no, okay, yeah, we'll just do that.
Yeah, the familiars are just right behind the hut in the corner. They can come out like they came out the back door.
Mm-hmm. And then I have to be in the hut again, so everybody's so we
my,
have
my little mouse could be on one of the bears.
okay.
And then preemptively, let's roll initiative.
19.
Just in case we get attacked.
This is my first roll of the day.
Sweet.
Better.
All
Better than
right.
I've been doing on initiative.
Oh, that's a natural 20
Nice.
Lyrics.
with a -1 to initiative.
17.
What was that?
17.
Tap.
My initiative is-
22.
Mabel.
16?
Val.
19.
Well, high end. Doing good.
Matthias.
I rolled a natural 20, but I have a -1 to initiative.
So who wants to go first between Matthias and Val?
Matthias.
Okay.
Kaluma?
Is Kaluma still worn out from all of his acrobatics?
No.
No, okay. I got an 11.
just a little bit.
Well, no, I rolled an 11 for the first roll. On my second roll, I got a 5, so I wanted to check.
Overall, pretty high numbers.
Yeah, no, we got not high end today.
Yeah.
All
to make
right,
Sure.
so-
Kaluma and I are hiding.
All right, give me stealth checks.
Second floor. What is my stealth?
Ooh. 14. Not good.
24.
16.
Well, you guys are in the hut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good roll, though.
They're having fun on the catwalk.
On the catwalk. Catwalk, yeah.
Okay. And then last question. So,
How do you want to die?
Old age.
If the building is basically if Tap and Kaluma are guarding if one of you's guarding I assume that one of you's guarding. Well, you tell me if the entrance is the south, right?
Mhm.
Like the main entrance, and then there are the jammed entrances on the east and west, with no entrance on the north edge of the building. Tap and Kaluma, where are you guys at?
I think Tap would be midway in the building, overlooking the two side entrances on the north. I don't know what vantage point I can get up there, but
Like
I'll
the
look-
building is long, like it's real long.
Okay,
It's
I'll-
not a square.
I'll be at the north end.
Okay.
And Kulum would be on the opposite in the south,
Okay.
by the main entrance.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll be by the tiny hut. Yeah.
Okay.
And the tiny hut's in the middle then?
Well, the tiny hut's where we left it in the corner on the
I think
north
I
end.
think we had it kind of on a corner area where we had
Probably in the north side, away from the entrances. I think.
That's where we put it.
Yeah. We'll say northwest. I don't know.
Okay.
Isn't that where the net is?
Is it? Then yes, but northwest, perfect. So if they do come in on that one, they can't drop on top of them.
Yeah, we'll make it the northern.
Perfect.
Google. All right, and then
They're not going to, but I just.
Watch that be the only entrance they come in.
They're not. There's no way.
all right, and then
Believe.
I mean, they're rogues. Maximum effort.
Come on. Everybody knows rogues can't climb.
As a
Unless
boss
they're
that taught
thieves.
us that.
Unless you're a thief, then you don't have to make climb checks.
and then I need what's your passive perceptions, Kaluma and Tap?
18.
15. Are we still actively looking?
Well, constant vigilance sort of.
Yeah, but you use your passives to guard the entrance.
All right.
Yeah.
15.
And then all right. So, the way this starts is Kaluma. You can see two figures coming in from the right along the edge of the building on the second floor. One figure coming in from the left on the second floor. They're both outside. They're walking along the edge of the building. And they're getting ready to come in. Tap, you can see two figures coming in from the right, two figures coming in from the left.
I do
They're
absolutely nothing.
All right. They're slowly walking up to the windows. And they begin slowly working the windows.
I
Luna's
continue
just
doing
has an
absolutely
action
nothing.
ready.
Mm-hmm. With your perception, Tap, you can tell they do not see you. Kaluma, with your perception, you can tell they absolutely see you. They've got their blades drawn and they're getting ready to get you.
Got my bow ready. Ready in
All right.
action. They try to close distance, I shoot.
All right. Well, you can't ready in action because we're going through initiative. So, Tap.
Oh, hey, that's right. Initiative.
Oh, I see.
Cap.
I see how you want to play this.
Just wait. They're all gonna just gang up on me to keep it quiet. Like, maybe message the group.
Unfortunately, I cannot message through a hut. But I shall do nothing.
Oh, you're not even gonna hold an action. Oh.
Hold on. Says that
Actually,
one.
I take that back. There is one spell I can hold. Yeah, I'm gonna hold a casting.
All right. Give me one. Okay. You can do what now?
I'm holding a casting.
All right.
Oh, go ahead.
You're holding a cat. Like, so what do you? So the way, I actually got a rule clarification on this. I want to make sure this is thrown out there. The way, because I don't know if you know this or not, but D&D loves spellcasters. So
As well.
the way this works, when a non-spellcaster readies an action, they say what they want to do, and then when the trigger happens, then they get to do their attack. And if the trigger never happens, no harm, no foul. Luckily, it works differently for spellcasters. When a spellcaster readies an action, two things happen. First, they discharge the spell and lose it. Okay? Second, they have to concentrate on the spell. So you have to hold, you cast the spell, then you hold it essentially in your hands, and now you're concentrating on that spell. And you have to wait for the trigger to happen. If anybody hits you before the trigger happens, you have to roll concentration checks every time until that trigger happens. If the trigger never happens, you lose the spell. If you get hit, you have to make a concentration check. And if you get hit and you fail your concentration check, you also lose the spell.
All right, I ain't prepping a third level spell.
No?
That I probably won't use.
Huh.
On further reflection,
I don't know. You do. I mean, that's weird, but all right.
Yeah, that's this sudden
Cantrip
change
for now.
part. Yeah, I'll prep a cantrip.
Ah, smart.
Upon further reflection, yes.
Yeah.
I'll prep. Let's see here. Do I have anything that doesn't have? Oh, perfect. I shall prep a minor illusion
Mm-hmm.
for if anyone attacks Kaluma or gets near the hut.
We can't do two triggers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Protect the hut.
Oh. I don't think they'll come to the hut yet.
Well, if anyone gains entrance to the, if anyone attacks Kaluma, we'll say.
Okay. And what's the minor illusion? Oh, you're gonna cast minor illusion. Okay. Yeah. All right. So then, you hear the sounds of these skylight break in the middle.
Damn.
All the net.
I knew it, but I was hoping.
That's not very
Um,
stealthy.
Matthias.
Hi, I'm assuming I hear this shit. So I'm going to. I'm trying to think of what they would do that would make me want to come out. And I really can't think of anything that they would do that would make me want to come out.
Come close? I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, if they get close,
And your money.
I can only.
Didn't you send the bears out?
I mean, the bears are out there. Yeah, sure.
Oh, I thought they were by the hut, kind of hidden at the moment, and they were going to come out.
I mean, yeah, they can burst out right now. Sure, yeah, let's fucking bears burst out.
Sending the bears out.
Explode.
If they come, or right now.
If they get when they get closer, because they will.
Define they.
The-
Remember our goal here.
when a dude gets close to the tiny hut, bears explode. Out of
Okay. When a dude gets closer.
A dude.
What if
when
it's
they
a
get
girl?
when they get within like 10 feet of the hut,
All right.
bears will explode.
All right.
That sounds messy.
It does sound messy.
Hmm.
You're right. That's perfect.
So then, um, one of them that was near the window jumps through the window suddenly at Tap, and it kind of rolls behind you, and then jumps up, but doesn't do anything. They're kind of waiting. Lyrics.
I mean, there's not much I can do until we decide to come out. So
Now, just sorry to go back 1 second. Am I inferring that he saw me, or that spell doesn't have a verbal component, so it's all silent? That's not breaking stealth, right?
Right. Well, like he jumped in,
Mhm.
and you're not sure if he saw you or not. He's like next to you.
This
But-
is an amazing moment.
Yeah, it's a really heart pounding moment because like he's behind you.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, like, do you want to turn around and look at him?
Don't move. They can't see if you don't move.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming I'm hiding in a suitable manner, so nope, I ain't moving.
Yeah.
he has mastered the art of standing so still that he's invisible.
Right.
I'm going to pull out my halberd and just wait. Basically, yeah, just wait because I can't hold an action at this point. Just have my mouse on top of one of the bears when the bears go out.
All right. And then more of the middle skylight breaks.
I could have gone to the gym.
Actually, Callie, do you have a quill?
Uh-huh.
Never mind.
Okay. And then Paddington looks around at everybody else in the hut and says, "What are we waiting for?" He looks real antsy. He knows what we're waiting for, but he's just like, he's really antsy. He's not used to just waiting.
Wait till they get closer.
Mabel?
Can't do
Yeah,
that.
fucking hell. I have to stay in no matter what
Right.
now, so I will. Let me just double check William's real quick. I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, I can't fucking cast for it.
Do you have any books you need to read still? Get them off your reading
I
list?
do actually have books to read. Technically, that's not even joking. But I guess
Get
I
those-
will.
get those off your reading list while you wait for us to kill dudes.
Do I have?
I'll sit there and tend to my plant.
I mean, if they get like
Wow,
right
a tree,
next,
that sounds dirty.
I'll just prep like if they get right next to the right next to the hut to like attack them with my rapier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
That's
gonna go
all,
use the restroom.
all prep.
Okay.
All right, William. See you in a bit.
Yep. The window shatters right next to Kaluma, and one of them jumps in, and they come in with a short sword. They're holding kind of backwards. They come in and they slash right into his midsection.
For 200 damage because sneak attack.
And that is, what's your AC?
Of those ones that you saw or no?
No, this was one of the hidden ones. 15.
Damn.
Misses twice, but the one that was next to Tap fires off their crossbow. And that is a hit for 5 damage.
All right.
Plus 15 more damage.
Okay.
Tap, what was your minor illusion?
My minor illusion was the sound of 2 arrows cracking near the head of the first one to attack Kaluma. Just that's all.
What was it?
Just the sound of 2 arrows hitting the wall next to the first one to attack Kaluma.
Mm-hmm. And then he looks startled, looks around.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
And then after that, another window shatters as another one jumps in next to Kaluma.
It's raining men.
Hallelujah.
20 damage as it sneak attacks you in the side.
Don't you know that I'm still standing?
Oh my gosh.
For now.
Oh yeah, I am bloodied.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
And then one jumps in next to Tap. Pulls out their hand crossbow.
Oh god.
Did you look at the time?
It's time to die.
20 damage, a sneak attack into into Kaluma.
Oh my
Right,
god.
cool. He takes it like a boss and then passes
Oh
out.
my god. But you pass out?
Oh,
He doesn't see all these people.
I just took
You're down?
20 and 20. Yeah, I took 60 points of
Oh my
damage.
God.
I'm down.
Oh my god. That's
And there go all the Horizon Walkers.
Oh boy. That's great.
And then after that,
how long is this warehouse end to end, Pedro?
how long is it end to end?
Yeah, like between me and Kaluma.
Oh, yeah. It is roughly. Let me look. It is from your end to the end, probably about 200 feet.
Okay.
And then after that, there is someone else that was near you, Tap, and they're taking off away from you. Like you can hear them start climbing the wall next to you. Like, instead of coming in, they're climbing up now.
That hand crossbow just shot 200 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap!
Wait, you said one of the ones that was already next to me starts climbing up?
Coming up?
Oh, you know what? Raven got me on something.
I was about to say that's a long.
Well, here's the problem. I didn't have the measurements for the warehouse, so I had to look up another warehouse and see how long it would be. And I had to make it up on the fly. Because I had the hand crossbow stats right here, but I didn't have the warehouse things, and I had to make it up because Josh asked me how big it was. I was like, I don't fucking know how big a warehouse is real quick. So I just like, I don't know. This one says here,
All right,
this
we won,
big.
you guys. We got
No.
it.
So I'm going to shrink the warehouse instead of changing the fucking crossbow stats.
There you go.
So 119 fucking feet.
I tried. Sorry.
No, it's legit. It's a good question. He called me. I didn't think to look at the hand crossbow stats before I answered that. So it was like, yeah, 120 feet.
Okay.
But even then, I'd have to re-roll.
Warehouses are huge.
They are huge. I didn't even think about it. You guys got me on that. That's my fault.
You let us go to a warehouse. It's your own fault.
It is my fault.
Well,
So-
now I know that I've corrected Pedro. I'm dying tonight.
No. It's not like that. Hold on.
Second one.
I re-rolled it. It's a critical hit, so I'll just on disadvantage. It still hits. So,
There you go.
yeah.
The situation has resolved itself.
Yeah.
He dies harder.
All right. Well, that's on me. But yeah, the person's climbing over the roof, trying to get up.
Outside?
Yeah, instead of coming in through Tap's window,
Gotcha.
they climbed up. And then, yep, you hear somebody else. Boom. And then the other person that was near you, Tap, is climbing up instead of coming in.
Okay.
And then somebody comes in through the window that was by Kaluma. Because Kaluma only saw 3, but there was 4. And they're picking up Kaluma.
Oh, they're kidnapping.
Crap.
The hunters mark yourself.
You know what? You know what's a really cool spell that I don't think we've ever used? Locate animal.
You're not an animal though.
I might have.
I'm an elf.
But if yeah,
I mean, it wouldn't work on you.
New round, Tap.
Jeez.
reveal yourself and
Did
die.
I not get a turn?
Did you? Oh,
I-
yeah, you didn't. Did you?
I asked you if you were after Matthias.
What,
I didn't. I wasn't called on. Oh, that's
Uh,
all right.
what were you gonna do? Anything or were you
No,
gonna hold
it's
anything?
better this way.
I'm pulling a Daphne.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, what would you have done?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Sorry, Frank.
Nope. What'd you do?
I died.
It's not your
Well,
fault.
He's
How
getting
dare.
fucking kidnapped.
Tap.
Tap is going to cast another, whatchamacallit,
Minor illusion.
a minor illusion. Just a faint burst of light near the tiny hut.
Okay.
Just a little.
Signal.
That's it.
Maybe we should have discussed signals.
No, not. It's not. Okay, it's just a tiny poof of light, like someone was casting a little spell or something.
I know.
Okay.
It's a signal for the people inside. Stuff's happening.
Yeah, I think we saw everything that happened. For
No,
the most part.
it looks more like a fishing lure, flashing against the moonlight. Metaphor.
All right. Yep. So you hear some of them talk, and they discuss, and then you hear like this kind of like this hook outside up on the roof, and then you see ropes drop from the skylight.
Oh shit! It's time.
Dun, dun, dun,
It's
dun.
time.
And then Matthias.
I'm still waiting for those dudes to get close so I can explode some bears on them.
All right, Valerie.
All right. Did I see what's going on from inside the hut?
You can see out.
You can see out.
Okay.
So
Great. I'm gonna walk out
Mm-hmm.
and fireball the group that has data wall,
okay.
and then exclude him from the damage, of course.
They are 120 feet away. Remember?
Fireball is pretty big range. Is like
Let me
150.
double check.
Fireball has 150-foot range. I'm like pretty positive.
It probably does, but let me just make sure in case.
I don't have fireball. I don't have fireball.
I'm like 90% sure it's 150 foot.
It's got a good range on that. I remember.
It's a big range, yeah.
Fireball, 150 feet.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, I'm glad we corrected the size of that.
Well, Callie studied everybody's spells before this, so I would trust her if she says something.
All right.
I have Frank's.
Their DC is 15. Reflex save.
All right.
Not a dex save for a rogue.
I wonder if they're going to use Kaluma's body as a shield.
Hmm. They can't, so they can try.
27 damage.
What was it again?
For the deck save
Yeah.
or the damage? 15.
All of them but one passed.
Okay. So whatever half of 27 is, then
14 or 13.
13.
All right. So, yep. You watch as you come out and your ball of light flies out, and all of them kind of have to like, try to jump out the side or jump off to out of the way. Somehow the ball of light easily wraps around Kaluma. The rest of them are not so lucky, and even though they were lucky enough to get out of the way somehow, they all took the brunt of it. One of them was not so lucky, and you watch as he just lights up and falls over the side.
Oof.
And just gets engulfed in this light-based flame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they all scream and they're like, "God damn spellcaster!"
Are you staying outside the hut?
Yeah, I'll hold my arms out like, come on.
And then
We're gonna get bared.
You're gonna get fucking shot.
They're gonna get some bears fucking exploding on them.
And
You
not
best
if
kill
they're
me.
far away.
You best kill me.
Val does have the rest of her movement. She could walk back inside, like, come on,
Not.
let's take this inside.
Why?
the one
Well,
that's
I've already acted, so they can't get sneak attack.
right. The one that is by tap is going to basically just try to jump down.
That's kind of a far jump.
Yeah.
Now, is he by me as in
Yep.
right by me?
Yep.
Attack of opportunity.
Are you gonna reveal yourself yet?
Oh, boy.
Ooh, you could just give him disadvantage and let the ground kill him. Make it look like an accident.
Oh yeah, trip him. Trip him.
Just give it a little push.
Yeah, actually, Pedro, would that be allowable to just kind of stick out my foot as he runs toward the edge?
So he trips at disadvantage.
If I'll tell you this, if you successfully attack him, I'm going to give him disadvantage in trying to jump down there.
This is some Tom and Jerry bullshit.
Do it.
Yeah, we'll do that.
He
I
doesn't
shall.
see you, so you should have advantage.
I shall.
Because
stick
he
out my
seems
foot
confident that he's going to land down there just fine.
He doesn't see you, so you should have advantage. So that should be good anyway. You should
It's
hit
like a
him.
feather fall token. This is still going to be hilarious.
Wrap the rope around his neck.
Oh god,
Oh God.
that's dark. What?
I mean, they're here to kill us.
Yeah, I know, but that's. Woo.
What are you doing?
Beautiful.
Hmm?
What are you doing?
No, I'm actually gonna hold my position here.
All right.
I mean, you could do another minor illusion. You have
I already
warcasting,
burned
right?
it. I already burned it.
Yeah, he.
Oh.
I need to be invisible for just a couple more seconds.
All right.
Nope. You watch as he hops over the side, and as he does, he holds holds his grappling hook out, and in one swift motion, he's able to slide down the side and kind of like swing down with his rope, and he lands like elegantly on the ground. Doesn't seem to take any damage from it, and he's just eyeing you. Lyrics?
I am going to hold my action, my attack, in case anything gets past the bears when they go out.
Okay. And what are you going to do if they do?
I'm gonna stab them in the face.
Are you breathing on the mic, Frank?
Not trying to.
Okay. And then after that, you watch as the rope that's hanging off the skylight, You watch as one of the members starts coming down the rope, and they get down on the ground floor too.
I told my housemates to be here.
So you tell might be playing Dungeons and Dragons?
And they're not too far from you when they do, Val.
All right.
And then Paddington rushes out, and he gets.
There goes that trick.
Go ahead.
Well, you said bear, not bearkin, so.
No, I'm talking about the bears were supposed to be Paddington and.
Oh yeah, as soon as he sees them get outside next to Val, he's like, "Murr!" And yeah, he rushes out and goes face to face with the one that just came down.
Well,
Were they within 10 feet of the boxes?
No.
Okay. No.
oh, you put for 10 feet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was pretty close on that.
Yeah.
But now it's pointless because everyone's out there.
Yeah.
He rushes out and swings wildly, but can't connect.
You can send one of them out.
Mabel.
That's my turn.
And they're still not next to the thing, though.
No, not yet. They just got down. They used all their move to get down there.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna stay quiet and just stay next to the edge again, like the edge that they're like kind of coming towards.
Mm-hmm.
And just if they come next to me, I'll poke them.
Give him a good stick, Mabel.
Yep.
All right. They are picking up Kaluma and they are leaving.
Motherfuckers.
No, this is it's been great.
Fun, you guys. Glad to be part of the team.
Yep.
I didn't hear what happened. Just my name.
They're taking you. That's what's happening. That was good timing for that comment.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you heard.
I thought you were being sassy.
Well, bad news. We don't have Liam Neeson on our side.
Are they out of the warehouse already?
Huh? The ones up on top?
No, the ones that took Kaluma.
Yeah, they were up there, so they're just leaving.
Oh, okay. They're
I
already
mean, at the end of their turn, have they left or are they climbing out?
Yeah, they're walking back out the window.
Okay, so they're like right there at the edge.
Yep. Another one's coming in through the skylight, and they're down at the base now. And then another one's come down to the ground floor. And it's a new round. Tap.
Tap cast hypnotic pattern at the ones trying to carry Kaluma out. Wisdom 16 save for everybody.
Well, they've left. They're out. Like, you can't see them now. They've split up and gone outside. So you'd have to, because they're like 120 feet away, and they've walked out the windows.
Oh, and they've walked out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're already right next to the window.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's a group on the ground in front of the bears?
Yeah. Wait, in front of the Bears? No, in front of Paddington and Val.
Yeah. How many down there?
There are now 4.
I shall cast hypnotic pattern at them.
Wait, 4, 5.
That's a good number.
Yep. All right.
So wisdom 16 save for all 5. If they're within a 30-foot sort of.
They are. Yeah. Wisdom 15.
16.
Only 2 of them passed.
The remaining 3 are charmed for 1 minute and incapacitated.
All right. 1 second. I'm going to clear some of these guys out because I'm going to mark them as dead even though they're just gone because like otherwise it's way too confusing.
Well, okay, I should tell you that Tap's also gonna leap out the window the guy came in and follow Kaluma.
Well, didn't they leave
One
out
near
a
you?
rope?
So you're gonna go 120 feet across.
Well, there's a window near him that someone came in though too, right?
Yeah, someone
Is
came
that
in
what
the
you're
window
saying?
right by me. So I'm gonna sneak out and then chase after.
We're gonna go. We have to go all the way around the building.
I thought you said someone came in right next to me.
They did.
Yeah.
But like,
I'll go.
if this is the
The
building,
window's on the
still-
opposite
you
side.
were here, and
Uh-huh.
Kaluma was here, and they
Oh,
all
yeah.
jumped in here, and they got Kaluma, and they just left. But you're
So I'm gonna
here,
jump. Yep.
and you're gonna jump here, and then go all the way around and go get him.
Oh, okay. I thought we were on other ends of the building.
No,
Oh,
you
okay.
were south, and he was north, or you were whatever. You know, what I mean? You were on opposite sides of the buildings.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I will beeline toward Kaluma.
Okay, so you're gonna go like that.
Ah.
It's a more straightforward approach.
Yeah, you just have to
Yeah.
jump down.
This geometry was not set up in the way that I thought it was.
Yeah.
Bonus action, Misty Step. Clear the gap.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to face. So, how long to clear the side of the building?
If
It's 120 feet that way.
yeah, but you're also on the second floor. Each of you were on the second floor.
How many rounds?
Right.
So how fast can you move?
25 feet plus a misty step.
85.
Right. You know what? I'm going to misty step onto the roof, which I can see through the skylight, and just beeline across the roof in that direction.
All right.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
Well done, Josh.
Puzzle solving.
I knew that skylight would come in handy.
This way's too long. This way up.
So are you doing hypnotic? We already cast hypnotic.
Misty step is a bonus.
Yep, I know. Just making sure.
But it's one spell per
Okay.
turn unless you've got like something for it.
Right.
Yeah, you can't cast more than one.
You can't cast more than one spell.
Oh yeah, it has to be
Yeah.
cantrip.
Foiled.
Yeah. So next round you can miss your step.
Spellcasters.
Spellcasters. It's D&D.
All right. Well, in that case, yeah, I guess that's it.
Sorry.
Yeah, unless I can just somehow come out the window and scale up to the roof because I'm by the window.
You can start climbing.
Yeah, there's a rope right by there.
No, I took the rope down.
No, their rope.
They do have a rope. that
Yeah, they dropped ropes to come down to the skylight.
But you'd have to go down to the first floor
Oh, I
Oh,
thought-
and then walk and then start climbing up the middle of the.
I thought maybe he could get to them.
What if he long jumped to grab the rope and climb up? Legend of Zelda style.
He could totally try to do a non-running long jump into the middle.
I could absolutely try to do that.
and not make it?
Run sideways and then hook a right or left.
No, I'll just I'll leave it at that then.
Okay, so let's go back to this real quick then. All right, give me a second. So there was two that failed. Okay. And what'd you do to them again?
thought there was 3 that failed.
Yeah,
3 that failed,
It
2
was
that
all but 2 passed.
Two. Okay, thank you. Sorry, give me a second. Then
Or
there-
no, all but however you worded it.
I actually forget we got so mixed up on stuff.
I
What
thought
was
it was 3 that failed, but I
Yeah.
could be wrong.
That's what I thought as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, they are charmed and incapacitated for 1 minute
Unless someone hits them
unless someone hits them
or uses an action to wake them.
by hitting them.
Well, don't we
There.
get advantage if we go to hit them?
Well, they are. Yeah, that's
I think-
incapacitated. I think is that an auto crit? Or
I
is that
don't. That's what I was wondering. Let's see.
paralyzed? One of them's auto crit.
Oh no, they can't take actions or reactions. Was that it? Really? I feel like it should be more than that.
They can't move either.
I mean, they're just sitting there,
Hmm.
not posing a problem yet.
Yeah,
All right,
incapacitated has a speed of 0, so they're just standing there.
Yeah, charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. Charmer has advantage on any ability checks to interact socially with the creature. And then incapacitated. Incapacitated creature cannot take actions or reactions.
Mhm.
Yeah, it feels like you should get more, right?
Yeah, it does.
But it's D&D.
For
Oh.
spellcasters.
Their speed is also 0, so they can't move.
Right.
Just ignore them.
Wait, where does it say that?
It's in the spell.
Oh, okay.
On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed, has a speed of 0, and is.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, if they're incapacitated, could they? I don't know. It seems like they should.
I think you can be incapacitated, but
that's
still
fucking dumb. That makes no
yeah, it's
sense.
a little
What
weird.
the fuck, D&D? Like, come on.
But they love spellcasters.
All right. So
I don't know,
after
it's
you've
almost-
cast
it's
that
almost as if
spell,
I'm just trying to work around all the wonky rules.
Good thing you've been working on that rogue side.
I got one whole level, buddy.
where are we at? Tap. This is only round 2, right?
Mm,
We're on 3.
I think this is the start
Oh,
of 3.
oops.
Yeah.
Sorry, it jumped back up, and I was like, wait, what? All right, cool. Cool. All right, Matthias.
Hi, I'm gonna have bears explode.
So yeah, and they just rush out of the tent
Yeah,
or the hut.
They come busting out of those boxes.
They come barreling out of the crates.
I hate you so much.
All right, yeah. Yep, so the crates explode and they come rushing out.
You're like, oh shit, 3 bears. All right, can I determine who the 2 people who passed the?
Oh yeah, they're easy to identify.
All right, let's have a bear. Well, let me check conjure animals just to make sure. Oh shit. Okay. Apparently they have initiative of their own. Roll initiative for the summoned creatures as a group, which has its own turns. Whoops.
Nice. You don't have to do shit with them though, right?
I mean, I can issue verbal commands, but they don't.
We'll just keep them on your initiative because I can't add them into this combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
like 30
I,
initiatives.
basically, I'm just like, yo.
Oh shit, I can. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. Alright. I have to figure out their initiative.
And they're just bears.
They're brown bears.
How dare you? Just bears?
They're brown bears. Got that 40-foot speed. All right. I rolled the. It says roll them as a group. So why the fuck does D&D Beyond not have their initiative here?
I can roll them for you if you want.
I mean, I rolled the thing. I just need to know what I add.
What's the dex for a bear?
0. So I
Oh,
guess
that's nothing. Yeah.
All right, great. They rolled a 9. They don't roll great, but man, they're fucking bears. The fuck do I expect from bears?
As a
A
bear.
lot.
I don't expect a lot from bears.
Wow.
They're not bearkin. They're not bearkin.
A bearkin that's a bear hater. Wow.
I don't hate bears. It's just I'm like, they're not bearkin.
Not my
God.
kin.
I don't expect nearly as much from them.
Stupid bears.
I think I got them in the right spot.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, great. So they each have their own individual wills, I guess.
Yeah.
It
Do you
says
have-
the GM has the creature statistics.
I do. I got him right here.
Do you have to
shit.
command them or something then, or what?
I can issue verbal commands, but it says doesn't require an action.
Cool. All right. So, Matthias, what are you doing on your turn?
I'm going to yell, attack those two pieces of shit,
Roar.
and I'm going to run out of the hut, turn into a direwolf. Got to pull up my direwolf stats now. I have so many tabs open for monsters. Monsters are great. I'm gonna turn into a direwolf. I'm gonna go after Kaluma, my good friend, Kaluma.
You thought I was putting you in jail 3 sessions ago.
You did, but you got us out.
And then we killed all your friends.
Yeah, we did kill all of your friends.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
So I turned into a direwolf. I've got a speed of 50. I'm running after Kaluma.
Nice. All right. Yep. So you take off this round. Val.
I'm gonna have Tattoo come out and attack one of the ones one of the bears is on.
They're not at anyone yet.
Oh.
They've been given orders to go to those two, but they haven't done it yet.
All right. So I can't see where Kaluma went, right? They're gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Then how many are near me?
5 total?
Yeah, 5, 3 of which are drunk with hypnotics.
And-
I assume
sure.
that if I attack them, they're going to snap out of
Mhm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
They will.
I mean, so yeah,
And
weigh
will be
your
perfectly harmless for 1 minute.
weigh your choices.
I'm gonna have Tatsu run out and attack one of the non-charmed ones.
All right.
He's gonna slash with his mouth, his tail mouth.
Oh, and does Tap probably explain to you?
Every time-
They don't re-roll their check every turn. That's permanent for 1 minute. They don't get any more saves.
If what?
They don't get to
25
save
for the
every
first
turn.
hit
They don't get to save. That's it. 1 save and they're out.
and 20 for the second hit.
What was the first hit?
25 to hit,
Yep.
and then the second hit is a 20 to hit.
Okay.
$21.
21 damage altogether?
Yep.
All right, so Tatsu rushes forward, just a huge light-based chomp, and you almost bring him to his knees.
Tatsu stares back with his tail.
I hate Tatsu so much.
Wait, time out. Tatsu has eyes on his tail now?
He's always had.
He had mouth on his
face is
tail
on
and
his-
eyes on his head.
Yeah, I thought it was a
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like
Oh,
seven eyes
shit, you're
on
right.
the-
You're right. It's been a while since I looked at Tatsu.
Well, imagine
The tail, the,
paired
the,
up by
the,
two
the
halves
mouth
of
hangs
six.
open on the tail. Saliva drips off it. Light saliva.
Ew.
It's hungry.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't eat, but yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, sorry.
All right. That's it. All right. So, that one like freaks out and he's like, "What the fuck is this thing?"
That's what I want to know.
His name's Tatsu.
So,
His name's Tatsu, and he has feelings.
that helps.
His name's Tatsu. He's twice the man you are.
Jesus Christ. Fuck, man. He looks over at his friend and he waits for a second. Larix, it's your turn.
Okay. How far away are they?
Cherry.
Huh? If you're in the hut?
Yep.
They're about 30 feet.
Okay. I am going to go up to the non-damaged one that is not charmed, which will be, I'll be 5 feet away. And I'm going to attack him with my halberd and then cast Booming Blade on it.
Nice.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Aw.
What would that be? Well, it'd be a 10.
Almost, yeah. You dive forward with your halberd, and you see like the boom kind of echo around him, but it doesn't connect.
Well, I get 2 hits. Well, I don't cast the spell unless I hit.
Oh, okay.
But I get to attack, so. Damn it. That dice is out.
Not casting the spell at all, I guess.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Well, I get 2 attacks and then a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Bonus action. God, I really don't have any bonus actions to do that worth it.
Yeah. All right then. One of the gentlemen comes up and he moves up on Tatsu.
Fucking try it.
What's Tatsu's AC?
It's fucking tight.
Roll to beat that.
Roll to beat tight.
16.
All right, so 2 shanks. And that is 30 damage.
Holy titties.
And then the one that was waiting for his friend to get close, he turns on him.
Motherfucker. Racist.
Two quick attacks as well. For 30 damage.
No, that's Tatsu.
And then they quickly just boom, boom, 2 quick sneak attacks. Like obviously like 1 sneak attack from each one of them, followed by another quick attack. And then when they watch his like he just explodes in a ball of light. They go, "Oh fuck!" And they're worried that it's going to explode on them. And then when he just disappears in the light, they go, and they high five each other.
Last high five they're gonna get.
Uh-oh. Lots of chat.
What?
Sorry. Never mind. I interrupted. Keep
Oh,
going.
okay. Paddington like rushes past the light. Gets 1 good hit on one of them.
Catch a mid high five.
Yeah. And barrels past that first one that was waiting and brings him down. Just cracks his head against the floor.
Nice.
Mabel?
As a glass cannons.
I'm keeping the hut up. Is that what's happening?
I think that's my opinion, that we should keep it up for now.
Anything.
Yes, let's get our most dangerous character not in the fight.
I guess
I mean, if you want, like, we can't stop you.
I know, but
No one can
No,
stop
it's
Mabel.
you.
I mean, why am I keeping it up at this point? They're fucking
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
okay.
Up to you.
How far can I get that?
Somewhere to retreat.
At this point, we're chasing after like Kaluma because they're kidnapping him.
Yeah, I
Well, we had a chase plan as well. That was a vital component.
I okay. So we have 3 that are still incapacitated, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then did Paddington knock that guy out, or is
He
he
killed him.
grappling him? Oh, he killed him. Okay.
Yeah.
All
He
right.
charged forward mid like post high five and then bashed his head against the ground.
They were in the air like this.
Okay. I will. Ooh. How close would you say that? How many of these would you say I could get in a 20-foot radius?
4.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast. I'll walk out and
Including
cast
the
calm
ones that
emotion.
are- including the ones that are calm emotions.
Yeah. Hopefully not on the ones that are.
No, 3 of them are, and then
Well,
one is not.
yeah, no. I'll just. Well,
You're gonna get your friends too, though.
Well,
yeah,
The-
but
the
that
hypnotic-
all that will do to them is make them not hostile to me if they fail. So that doesn't really.
No.
it shouldn't affect the
Um,
hypnotic pattern because that only breaks them if they take damage.
Yeah, so I'll cast calm emotions. Fuck it. What else am I gonna do right now? Why not? Why fucking not? So they all gotta make charisma saves. Fuck them.
Okay. Let's see. What's the number?
16.
And you hit how many of them? All 4?
Mm-hmm. They're in a 20-foot radius.
Half of them passed. So the
Okay,
2
well, then-
incapacitated passed.
Who gives a fuck about them then? The other 2, I would choose to make them. It makes them non-hostile.
I mean, failed. Sorry, the 2 incapacitated failed.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh. God damn it.
I was like, you guys seemed really cool about it. I'm like, oh, I said it wrong.
Okay, well, that's cool. I guess they're.
Yeah.
Yep.
They shall continue to
They're-
be harmless.
They will be
It'll be even
non-hostile.
less
If
harmless than
anybody
before.
breaks them out, they won't be hostile to us. Cool. And I'll give a inspiration to Val because I feel like she might need that extra AC if she needs it.
I might.
So I'll give you that inspiration again.
Let me write this down real quick so I don't forget.
Oh boy. This is going great. And then also I want to like I'll move like towards like the side of the building that Kaluma went out of. If I do that, will I go like past these people or near these people, or no?
You can go. What do you mean past them? Like
Like the ones that are like fighting and shit. Will I? Fuck it,
you
I'll
won't be
just go-
attacked by them.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. I just want to at least start making my way that direction.
Okay. All right. All right, brown bears.
Bears are going to fuck them up.
Yeah, they're
with-
going. They're going to attack.
Yeah.
First brown bear. Goes for the bite. That's a huge hit.
Oh, the kids love it.
Brown bears have multi-attack.
Yep,
which I
and
did not
then
realize.
yeah.
Just scoot.
So the 2 bears rush forward to attack, and the second bear completely misses, but the first bear takes a big bite out of the second 365 that's there,
Okay.
and bites out of his midsection a bit. He's like, "Oh fuck!" Brown bears seem happy, moving on with their lives.
Claws, too.
They did their claws. They both missed with their claws,
Okay.
but the first brown bear took a bite out of crime.
Took a nibble.
New round tap.
All right. So how far ahead has Matthias shot?
He's gone. He's taken off. You can already see him on the ground level.
All right. In that case, I am going to Misty Step onto the roof. That's 30 feet, and then double dash another 50 feet. Well, as close to ground level as I can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah. You Misty Step. You kind of just become one with the wind for just a minute, and then you're down on the ground.
Awesome. Now, how far is Matthias? Like, am I next to Matthias, or is he even further ahead?
You're not that far away from him, but he does have a decent lead.
Okay. Can I see the ones carrying Val?
You need to give me a perception check.
Carrying Val?
He meant Kaluma, but
Yeah. Whatever.
What?
you got kidnapped. You didn't know?
So that's the lower of passive and the roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
18.
They're gone.
Wonderful.
All right. So, Matthias.
Hi, I just calculated this. I'm moving at 16.7 feet per second.
Yeah, you're incredibly fast. So, like, now, like, you feel tap behind you. You take a quick glance, and now it's time to leave him behind.
I'm motioning him back.
No. Can I still see Kaluma?
Huh? You have to give me a perception check.
All right, let's do this.
Can't you smell him?
I can also smell too. Hearing and smell. Can I do a smell instead?
Well, that's up to you. Do you want to look for him, or do you want to track him?
I want to track him.
That is a wisdom survival check. Now, the way that works is that out here in the city,
What I'm saying is, I have, as a direwolf, I have keen hearing and smell, which means I have advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or smell.
correct. Yeah, and you can't. So in the city, well, I mean, it's up to you. Do you want to just try to look for? Because if you're trying to look for him, that's just a perception check. And with basically the way it works is this: is I looked it up in the while we were hanging out. In the city, you don't get advantage because there's so many people and noises and stuff like that. Whether it's a perception check or a tracking check.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I guess I'll
Oh, even if he does know the smell.
Correct, because there's too many smells, there's too many sounds in a city.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to. Well, it doesn't really matter which I do.
Well, you keep your wisdom, don't you?
Yeah.
When a druid shape,
I'm looking at my stats. I don't really get like one over. I'm not better at perception than survival or anything. So it's like
druid shape change is a lot better than polymorph.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I guess
I don't know if you know that or not, Josh, but for spellcasters, when you polymorph, you lose all of your feats and all of your stats. Druids don't. Wizards do.
Because I'm dope.
We're special.
Yeah.
I am going to track him with survival. Ooh, that's good. That's an 18. Wisdom survival.
No, unfortunately, you can't find
Perception.
him.
No.
You can't catch his scent. I know. I looked it up to try to figure out how much I could help you with it. It's a disadvantage when you have advantage, so it nullifies itself out. And then they have tracking DCs based on where you are in the city, in the DMG.
That's stupid.
No.
Can I look for him too at the same time, or can I do a perception check?
Well, you're relying off of your tracking right now, so.
Okay. I don't know if I could do like
you can't do two ability checks at once. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So, Valerie.
Yeah, I just lost my headphones. I'm gonna go grab some more.
Okay.
Shit.
If you need to.
No. Just Don't know what to do. So got the people charmed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I got those two dudes eyeing me.
Just the one.
Just the one.
One's dead.
Fuck. What have I got for spells? He's gonna catch a scorching ray,
All right.
burn him right through the fucking throat. First one's a miss. Second one, it's the same fucking roll. Oh no, the second one's a hit. It's like 19.
19. It's a hit.
Prepare for 2d6, motherfucker. Four.
Total.
That's the second guy. Yeah. The second.
All right. Yeah. So you let loose with the scorching ray, flies out of your fingertips, and it kind of brushes against his shoulder, and he kind of rolls with it, and he's like, "All right. No more pets, though, huh?"
Do I have any I don't have any inspiration left, do I?
It's not real inspiration.
Ooh.
I got one left. Pador, can I use that inspiration to swift cast my summon as a bonus action?
No, you need astral dice for that, don't you?
I have astral dice.
Oh, you have to use your astral dice for that then, right?
Right, but like usually it's a standard action.
Oh, are you trying to like Rhalanas inspiration, you mean?
Yeah, I have 1 point of inspiration.
Oh, if you can do it in a cool way, yeah.
I'm going to just
What spell did you just cast?
I'm about to summon Tatsu again.
I know what you are doing. I'm asking what you just did.
A really shitty scorching ray.
Ooh, one of the ones that you missed.
I missed twice. Got the same roll twice.
Well, maybe both of them kind of just flare up.
And turn into Tatsu.
Yeah, all right.
So like behind him, like.
Yeah, I'll have
You missed. He hears the growl behind him as Tatsu just leaves.
Yeah, I'll have the scorching rays that missed hit something, and then just Tatsu forms up out of it.
Yep. So yeah, the one of the scorching rays flies by. You bring your inspiration for it. You said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, he's kind of laughing at you, and he said like, "No more pets, right?"
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then there's like this kind of like familiar growl.
Yeah.
And you turn around, and one of the scorching rays had hit one of the crates behind you, and it started to catch on fire. And as he turns around, you turn around and look behind him. The fire kind of grows, and then there's a little bit of like explosion, and the light flares up, and then Tatsu rips from the crate behind him.
Nice.
And then catches up and lines himself up, and now he's surrounded by you and Tatsu.
Well, I'm near him too.
And Lyrics.
Yeah.
Lyrics, it's your turn.
Tar and feather him.
Do I know which of the incapacitated ones are calm?
I mean, yeah.
You could do a perception check.
Is that gonna go against anything of my turn? Or?
No.
Okay.
You got a 2 and 3 chance, so.
Yeah, I don't notice shit. Okay. The one nearest me that's incapacitated, I'm going to walk over to and attack. Actually, no, I don't want to use that dice.
Did you guys get all the ones that were up when I was gone?
That's an 18.
That's it?
Okay. And I'm also going to cast Booming Blade.
All right.
So, it's been so long since I've attacked anything. Okay, 1d10. Okay, and then D8. Okay, so that is 6 damage, and if he moves, or no, 8 damage, and if he moves, he gets shocked again.
Okay. And you're attacking which one? The one that is lucid or one of the incapacitated ones?
One of the incapacitated ones that's closest.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack again. I want to see something. Okay. I miss. I should have cleared my dice out.
Hmm?
Yeah. I got a 10. It rolled into the other dice and stopped, so
Mm.
that was my fault. But yeah.
All right. So yeah, your booming blade connects, and you watch as like his eyes kind of like snap, and he snaps out of the spell, and he is free from the effects of hypnotic pattern. And then, the one that was trash talking you, Val. He's gonna try and just take you out instead of trying to attack your pet again.
Motherfucker.
Rushes forward, and he misses his first attack and then spins around to your backside. And no sneak attack, obviously, but he does drive his blade into you for 5 damage.
If you need to, you can use that in Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, I was at full hit points, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
And then Paddington rushes forward. That is a critical hit.
Yeah.
And he digs he digs in deep and pulls him off of you and throws him into the ground.
Yeah.
And he's dead too. Mabel.
Okay, now I will it's just a couple of them left. Okay, I'm going to okay, I will, because that's, wait, calm emotions is, okay, it's concentration. So I can't do that. I'll just, I'm sorry. I will, I'm going to keep running towards the door. Well, how far am I from the group right now? Not very far.
30 feet from the group, 30 feet from the door.
Okay, I'll run to the door ish. And yeah, I'll run to the door and then I will vicious mockery the one that just snapped too. So it's a wisdom save.
All right. Passed.
Passed. Okay, then nothing.
Oh, sorry.
It's a cantrip.
And the brown bears are going after this newly awakened.
Fuck 'em up, bears. My friends.
And they just run over and they maul them. They just bite and claw them down. Just is overwhelmed.
One of them.
They have orders to take them all down.
Actually, I gave them orders to only attack the 2 that were lucid.
Oh, okay. Well, then, that's okay. Then they don't attack this guy. Sorry.
Like, I'm fine with them attacking this guy, but yeah, it's like I didn't give them orders to attack a guy that just woke up.
Okay, no, never mind. So, yeah, they look at this one and they're look at each
like-
other and they cuddle up into a real pile. They're where the wild things are now. Tap.
Oh my god.
You're muted.
Thank you. I don't know if this involves a check, but Tap would like to try to remember which direction 365 folks headed the last time he tracked them after the battle last time, and then look in that direction.
You didn't track them though, did you?
Well, I saw them leave. I was unsuccessful in tracking them, but I did see them leave.
Yeah, give me an intelligence check.
Never mind.
Right on. What else you want to do?
That would be worth a shot. A 13.
13. Yeah, no.
They were doing some shopping.
In that case, I would catch up to Matthias. And Mabel, you're right behind us, right?
Huh?
Oh, she's still.
I'm at the door.
Oh, okay.
I'm
so
at the
you're-
door of the building. I'm not outside.
Okay, cool.
I'm alone. I'm a lone wolf. Me alone.
God damn it.
Tap will suggest turning invisible and tracking them further.
I nod.
All right,
Yes,
Tap will
don't-
cast.
Don't want to get herself into a dire situation.
Ah.
Tap will cast third level invisibility on the two of them. And he will make his own recheck to try to track where they went.
Well, you already did an ability check. That was trying to remember where they were going last time, so.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. All right. So this battle obviously is not going the way these guys wanted to, and with that, the first of them is trying to take off running.
Where?
Does he?
Yeah. So is anyone near one of these guys?
Well, my
What's
booming,
that to him?
blades, my booming blade's gonna go off on him.
Yep.
Mm,
So what's that do?
2d8.
Jeez. That's a harsh penalty for moving a muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. 13.
So yeah, that kind of that echo that poof, goes off, and it almost takes him out. He almost falls over.
Was
Of
he
course,
next to Katsu?
If he's moving away from me, then I get to hit him, right?
Yep.
Damn.
Kill him.
We need to kill one of them.
I mean, we've got 3 of them.
No.
We have spares.
Kill the spare.
They must feel offended that they're spares.
17.
17's a hit.
And
Is this lethal or non-lethal?
this one's gonna be lethal. Oh, what was the damage on halberds? 10 damage.
Drops dead. Matthias.
I guess I'm hanging out with Tap. So I'm gonna.
Track them.
I
Tap's
guess
with-
I'm gonna try and track them again.
I can't remember where they went last time.
Can I do that again
You can try one more time without a disadvantage.
with disadvantage?
No, without disadvantage.
Straight.
So just a straight roll. Okay.
Mhm.
That's also pretty good. That's a non-natural 20.
So it's 20 though.
Yeah,
You sniff
You
around.
don't have a survival modifier?
I do. I added 4. It's not natural.
Oh.
You say, God damn it, Matthias! No, you sniff around, and you just can't find anything. And then wait, it's Kaluma. It's faint, but you've got Kaluma scent.
Hell yeah.
We
Hell yeah.
As long as you don't get distracted, and
Doing
you
it.
and
Do
you
it.
don't double back for anyone.
I'm going back. I'm going.
you're
Wait.
not going back, you mean?
No, I'm going. I'm going towards
you're-
Kulma.
Okay, I was like, and you don't double back. I'm going back. I was like, oh, shit. I guess we just can make data re-roll. Yeah, you and Tap start heading out. Yeah, as long as you do not stop,
I'm not
you will
stopping.
keep his scent.
Tap, you have to kill everything in our way.
Oh, you're
A trail of blood.
Yep.
The rest of the group to follow.
As for the rest of you guys, these other guys are incapacitated.
Okay, well, as soon as like one of them, I don't know. I would say grapple at least one of them.
Yeah, Paddington's like, we got rope, right?
That's what I was about to say. Yep. Thank you, Paddington.
And
You
then
have boxes too. Just
the other one, I would say for people to be ready to grapple if they need to.
And Paddington walks over and just starts taking all their weapons.
Oh yeah, no, definitely that's good.
Yeah.
Step one.
I'm gonna loot the other ones also.
are you taking their scarves?
As
Yes.
soon as
Yes,
they're
I am.
not armed and like someone's at least near them, I would suggest to one of them to take us or I'm sorry, to lead us
Go
back
to
to Hammer
Now.
one. Now.
What?
He's did you hear me?
No, you lagged out.
Oh. Okay, I would tell him
Like you held like a pose, and then suddenly you teleport. You said, "Now."
Okay, I would tell him to take us to Hammer and don't warn him now. And make a suggestion to him.
Sorry, you lagged out again.
God damn it!
You're like, he said, "Make a suggest."
So you're casting suggestions.
Did you catch the first part of what I said?
Yes, we did.
Okay, so wisdom save 16.
Oh wait, what did you say?
I'm casting suggestion.
Oh, I thought you said like make a suggestion to him. I was like,
Make a suggestion.
A suggestion.
oh.
She
The
is
hand
making a
wavy variety.
She is making a suggestion
Oh.
spell.
She's being suggested towards him.
There you go.
Show him some tail.
And what's your suggestion again?
To take us to Hammer and not to lead us back to Hammer and not to warn him.
Things like, say hello on the chairlift, loud. Take a class, any kind of class. Abby class or whatever. E101, Abby class.
And it says, all right. Sure, I guess. That's all you want.
Yes.
But his friend, what'd you do with did you have both of them in there or just one?
I can't do it to more than one, so I was waiting until like one of them at least was tied up and then
Yeah. But what'd you guys do with the other one?
well, I was waiting for one of them to be tied up and I'm doing it to the other one. So I don't know what they're
All right, it's really loud. It's hard to hear you.
Yeah.
Sorry, that would be my.
Okay. There you
Okay.
go. So what did you guys? I know, but like, so I was.
Right.
You have
So
two.
one
You
is
tied
tied
up
up.
one.
And suggested the other.
Thank you.
So one tied up, the other suggested.
Okay, but what did you
But
do
one
with
was
the
tied
other
up.
one? Like,
Well,
Did
what
you-
do we want to do with the other one?
yeah. Like, did you suggest it in front of the other one? Like, did you guys have like two of them in a room?
Oh, I mean,
Right.
Maybe we should
Technically,
move one over.
huh?
Maybe we should just like move one out of the way, like into the hut.
The hut's gone.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yes. I have
She-
to be in the hut.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I said it. Okay.
He
that's
missed. He
fine.
missed it. Yeah.
I thought that was
Okay.
I took it as something else.
No, that's
I'll
why I kept
just-
saying I have to be in the hut because otherwise I have to be in it. Otherwise, it just disappears. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'll just take the other one behind the crate and kill him.
There you go. That's
All
one way of
right.
doing it.
Yep. So
Abel didn't
one.
see that.
Yeah.
And then-
One's executed. The other one gets suggested.
And then loot them along with all the others.
Yep.
This is like the real life cake or death.
Paladin, right?
Yes. Ancient. No, they attacked us. They're rogues. They've stolen from us.
Yeah, no, this is justice.
They're evil.
Yeah, I
They're
mean, that's,
terrible people who.
you can justify it. You can justify it. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
They killed people that were unconscious. So
Yeah, no.
And they kidnapped someone.
So, all right. Yeah. He's like, yeah, sure. That's all you want. I can do that, I guess.
Okay, good. All right, are we just walking out in the street then, guys? I guess we have to. How are we doing this?
I don't know. We already have a turtle and a dire wolf in the streets,
Yeah, I know. Well, the turtle's invisible now.
so it's just a dire wolf in the streets.
Yeah.
I'll desummon Tatsu.
No direwolf. We're both invisible.
Oh, yeah. You guys are invisible, so there you go.
Level 3.
So
All
it's
right.
just Paddington and lyrics that are really conspicuous. I'm small, so I can try not to be conspicuous, but two big ones are big, so yeah.
Okay. So, Kaluma, you wake up. Oh,
In another warehouse.
the
As a new
warehouse.
Forcing Jaeger bombs down you.
That's their version of the persuasion spell.
Jaeger bombs.
Mega bombs.
Killed me.
I kept that in the next episode.
Oh my god.
What'd you keep in?
It's like it's like you guys all start going fucking skanks, and then Reggie goes Jaeger bombs, and like I don't think anyone's gonna understand what it means if anyone's seen that video, but like, you guys do it for like 10 seconds. Jaeger bombs, fucking skanks.
Reggie told me to upload my video to Instagram, but also
Oh.
like, put it at the end
Please.
of that little skit with the hashtag like watch till the end.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, please. That video killed me. Oh, I was dying. Oh my god.
Jaeger bombs.
Jaeger bombs. Jaeger bombs.
Watch it, bro. I'm in the
Jaeger
fucking
bombs.
zone.
Oh my god.
All right. So data.
One more moment. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
No, that's all right. Just gonna keep calling on him until I make him get up. Jaeger bombs.
Jaeger bombs.
Fucking skate.
I got about 38 minutes of the new cog wrapped up.
Oh yeah. But the
That'll
real
be a good
question, hey Pedro, the real question is, have you seen Spider-Man yet?
I haven't. I was supposed to go on.
Pedro.
I was supposed to go Monday. My friend's like, "You guys, you want to go Monday?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "All right, cool, man. We'll go in the afternoon." I was like, "All right, cool." He called me up like almost 4:00. He's like, "Hey, man, what time we going?" I was like, "It's not the afternoon anymore. That's it. It's too late, man." Like,
You
like-
fucked up, man.
yeah, I was like, I can't. My wife was gonna go and she couldn't go anymore. Like, and I was just like, it's not.
Technically afternoon.
It's but when we leave, it wouldn't be the afternoon anymore. Like we'd like I'm a grown up, man. Like Like it's the afternoon when I'm like out of high school, but like
I got really excited because I checked Best Buy's Steelbooks section because they always have exclusive
Yeah.
Blu-ray Steelbooks, and they have a listing for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse,
oh my gosh.
and I was so excited.
I got it. Did I tell you,
Me-
Evie, that I got a couple copies of Just Cause 4 for Christmas?
You did.
Multiple copies?
Multiple
Yeah.
copies, yeah.
Multiple people got him a copy of Just Cause 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was able to take some of them back, so I only have one now.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Did
I'm
you get a full
excited.
refund?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. What do you get? Yeah.
Yeah. So I need to pick up the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse art book, and then I need to pick up the Blu-ray because those are it's the most important movie of 2018.
I can't wait to see it. Are you okay, Dada?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just
No.
I'm okay. I'm sorry that I got interrupted and disappeared.
No, it's okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, you wake up and the first thing you notice is that your arms are pulled tightly behind your back. The second thing you notice is that your wrists are tightly secured along with your legs, which are tightly secured against the legs of a chair. The next thing you feel is that your neck is tightly secured, and that if you were trying to pull your neck forward, it feels like your neck is tightly secured to your wrists.
Ooh.
There's a series of ropes that are tied between your neck, your wrists, and your ankles. The room is very dark.
Fair enough. But I have low light vision, so what do I see?
Right. There are candles scattered throughout the room. Very small candles. And you are indeed in a chair. And at the end of the room, about 30 feet away from you, is a gentleman in a trench coat with a thick hood behind him, dreadlocks, big heavy boots, trench coats covering up most of his body, but the lights cast a silhouette, and you can see it's indeed the gentleman from the church that night, the one they called Hammer. Can't see a lot of his face, but he says, so what's your name?
I am Kaluma.
Where are you guys from?
I like how he asked the one person who's not from Rhalanas where
Mhm.
they're
Well,
which
even
makes
better,
sense.
he picked this guy to
Yeah,
talk.
he also picked this. He also
Mhm.
picked the not fluent in common person.
Mhm.
Arcadia?
Where's the rest of you guys from? They're not all from Menroth.
Sorry, I just feel like being a smartass, and I'm trying not to be.
Kaluma's allowed to be a smartass if he wants to be.
Kaluma doesn't feel
that
like being
out
a smart. Like, it's the separation here. Dana wants to be a smartass. Kaluma does not want to be a smartass right now. So, just Pedro, I apologize. I don't think I can roleplay this too well, but Kaluma's trying to be evasive, but not defiant while answering the questions.
you've been like interviewed or interrogated by several people in your time with these people, and you always manage to piss somebody off. This is the first guy who's just relaxed. Like when you had to get interviewed by, like when you got questioned by the new leader of the Horizon Walkers, like it didn't take long before he got real pissed with you and fed up. This guy, this hammer guy, hasn't moved a muscle.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
Like, I'm gonna try and give him a little bit more information just to see how he's reacting to it. $19.
He's in charge.
That makes sense. Okay. They are from Rhalanas.
All right. How do I make this book work?
You can't.
I know I can't. How do I make it work?
Apologies. I can't make it work. You can't make it work. People from Rhalanas, they can make it work.
How?
They write in it? Too many words. They write.
So only they can make it work, or they have something that makes it work?
Why do you want to know?
Because I want to use the book
For what?
so I can travel with it.
Have you tried to ask? No, never mind. Stupid question. They need the book. If you want to use it, maybe try asking them for help.
You started answering all my questions until you found a question you didn't want to answer, which means you know the answer. You just don't want to tell me. I really need you to tell me the answer. Because if you didn't know the answer, you would just tell me you didn't know.
What was the question?
Are they the only ones that can make it work, or do they have something that makes it work?
To be fair, I think we're the only ones that have actually made it work so far.
That's actually
Well,
good.
we haven't let anyone who's not from
Hey.
Rhalanas use it.
Cool. Thank you.
They make it work.
Are you lying to him?
As hard as
No.
Kaluma
Deception
can
check.
see, what is Kaluma's? Oh, awesome. Haven't rolled yet. I'm just looking at my modifiers.
Yeah.
It's a charisma. Kaluma's not too bad at those.
No, in fact, great news, everyone. Rolled a 1. I have no modifier.
That doesn't matter.
You do
He
the
says-
shifty eyes when you answer.
I can get along with a lot of people until they start lying to me. So they have something. What is it?
I do not want to answer any more of your questions.
Well, you're going to. So what is it?
Kaluma's not going to say anything, Pedro.
And then he throws his trench coat back, and he pulls his arm back, and then he launches it for his left arm, and he launches it forward towards you. There's this huge like burst of steam, and then there's like this blast, like this machine sounds like just, and then there's like this, and then there's this huge like pressure that slams into you. This metal slams into you, and it wraps around your neck, and it tightens around your neck, and it feels like almost like a forklift has wrapped around your neck, and then you hear like a, and then it pulls into you, and suddenly he has you right in his face. And somehow he was able to grab you from like 30 feet away. And then suddenly he has you, and he has this giant mechanical arm that's like 2 sizes larger than a normal arm would be. And it's made of like pistons and cables. And he brings you right into his face. And he says, "You're going to answer every question that I have, because I don't like showing people how angry I can be." And that's where we have to stop.
Okay.
So yeah, we will see everybody here next week, 7:00, World Walkers Rhalanas. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Everything is going to be fine.
We're still technically alive.
Yay!
We have a
That's
dire wolf.
kind of alive.
We have a dire wolf on
We
there.
have a direwolf on the case.
Yeah, a turtle and a dog are coming.
That's right. Lone wolf and turtle.
Nobody knows the turtle exists.
That's right. All right, we'll see you guys later.
See you guys.
Bye.